Started on the track, boy.
Happy fucking Monday, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Rehab Monday. Fortunately, we had a couple of these this year. We had 7, to be exact. You know, some Rehab Mondays. What was the other one I got to talk about it Monday? We fucking lost Monday. Sorry, fucking Monday. Not for everybody. Web 85 is going to be really happy today. I'm not going to look forward to him coming on the show a little bit later today. But nonetheless, welcome, guys. We had a rough weekend, man. We had a great start to Christmas, with the Jets and the Pats losing. And unfortunately, we were not able to seal the deal yesterday against the Green Bay Packers. Not that we needed to win this game, but, you wanted definitely the cushion because if we would have went in and beat New England to next week and the Jets lost next week, which is a very good possibility, then we would have had a better chance. We would have definitely already clinched a playoff spot. On some of these fan bases today, some of these different podcasts and that I go on, a lot of the talk was, Tua's performance, which obviously we all know Tua's performance was horrible. He did lose us that game yesterday, unfortunately. It literally was all on him. He had an opportunity to move the ball downfield and win us that game through 3 picks. What's going on, Canes Dolphins? How you doing, man? I see you already in the chat bright and early. I'm gonna drop the link in a second. Actually, I gotta send the link to the guys. I haven't done it yet. They're probably blowing up my phone right now. But um, as I was saying, I was on these different podcasts, and a lot of the fan base, including myself, I have been a little harsh, with private conversations with my panel. And you can still be a Tua fan and still criticize Tua. All right, let's make that clear. That's the whole point of being a fan. Um, you know, Not saying that, you shouldn't, but if he had a poor performance, you should be able to criticize him without being ridiculed as a Tua hater or a Tua ear, whatever you want to call it. Right? That's one. Two. Obviously there was breaking news just a little bit earlier today. Tua has been put into the concussion protocol. Um, Nobody really knows if when it happened. There's a suspected hit that was labeled today on Twitter. Adder Schefter reported a specific hit where he was turned around and kind of fell in the back of his head, and the head kind of double ricocheted back into the ground. Where they suspect that might have happened with the Durham Smite possession or catch. That is that is the play in question. Um, and if so, if he was concussed during that play, I feel that, I heard some people today, blame Tua for being selfish. I don't blame Tua for not wanting to come out of the game. I believe that he is a competitor and he wants to be in the game because he feels that the team has the best chance of winning with him in the game. As a starter, you don't want to leave the game anyways, regardless. So I don't blame him. I don't blame the player. I think that the spotters missed that. I think that there will be an investigation again. The NFL bring apart what investigation along with the Miami Dolphins. on what they missed. Um, and it's very unfortunate that it's his third concussion this year. Um, it's very unfortunate for Tua Tagovailoa, and he probably will miss some time again. Um, depending on how severe that concussion was, but they might even take precautions just because of the two other recent concussions in the prior weeks. So, with that being said, now Teddy Bridgewater is now the starting quarterback of the Miami Dolphins. I'm not a fan of that. I don't think Teddy should be starting. Um, I didn't really see enough out of him in training camp. For the couple of training camps I went and filmed. I don't see. I didn't see that in any of the preseason games he played. I didn't see it in the two games that he started in, or the game and a half that he started in. Um, I don't think he is the same Teddy Bridgewater from years past. I think that if Miami really wants to win, they will start Skylar Thompson, in my opinion. I think he is the better quarterback out of those two. I still think Tua is a better quarterback than Skylar Thompson. Um, you know, to say, what is Tyler's or Skylar's ceiling? I don't know that ceiling. Just like how I don't know Tua's ceiling. So I'm not going to sit here and also say that Skylar's a better quarterback and he should be the starter. I'm not going to say that either. I don't agree 100%. I need to see more out of him. But is there good upside? There is upside with Skylar Thompson. He can definitely run that offense. He could definitely run the RPO game. Came from Kentucky. So there's a lot of options there at that quarterback position. With that being said, I'm gonna open panel up. Actually, give me a second. Let me get my guys in here. Hold on 1 second, guys. Grab my phone. Grab the phone. Let me get these guys in here quick, and then I'll open up the panel. Other than that, man, how was your holidays, ladies and gentlemen? How was the holidays? I hope y'all had a great one. I hope y'all had a lot of time spending time with the family, having fun, drinking, whatever else y'all want to do on these beautiful holidays. It was cold, man. It was real cold. I almost froze to death in that damn Santa suit. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I almost died. All right, let me send this out. Boom. All right. Let me open up the panel for you guys, ladies and gentlemen. All right, boom. And there we go. Panel's open for those of y'all who want to come in and alleviate some stress. Alleviate some stress with some nice conversation. While we wait, I'll play some music. All right. So with that, we got our first contestant. We got our first person coming in for this beautiful Rehab Monday. Mr. Kane's Dolphins, 1989. What's going on, man?
What's up, man?
Hey, brother, what's going on?
Freezing my butt off, man.
Well,
Colder than hell.
It's 52 degrees where I'm at, so I'm chilling.
Bro, I'm about say an hour from you, and it feels
north?
like it's 30.
Nice. That's the best weather right there. I'm telling y'all. I almost froze yesterday though. I was talking so much shit. I can't wait for Side to come on because, boy, I was running my mouth yesterday. I came in there in a t-shirt. I came to the game in a t-shirt. I'm like, oh, it ain't cold. It ain't cold.
What?
Boy, I sat there standing there for 20 minutes on that grill, bro. I was so cold. Yo.
Wait, was your back turned or was it facing?
Dude, I don't remember, bro. I just know I was cold as shit. But by the time I knew it, 20 minutes later, my nipples were hard. So
it's probably that wind, man.
It was that wind. This shit was
that
killing
shit ain't
my
no joke.
Yo, bro, I was dying, bro. I was like, oh shit, it's cold.
as soon as it hits you,
Telling you.
man, it's a
Let
wrap.
me cover this because Coca-Cola don't pay me. They had to pay me if they want me to show what I'm drinking. But
Yeah,
anyways,
man.
so man, I know you were on some of the other panels today.
Yeah.
Tell me what you thought of this game yesterday. How'd you feel watching that game, and how do you think Tua's performance was outside of the three interceptions? Do you truly feel that that concussion had a part in those three interceptions?
And in my opinion, he, he should have called it quits after the first one.
Okay,
And
I
why
res-
I say this is because long term, if you have a concussion one after one after one, it's gonna end up hurting
hurting
your
himself
health
later
in the
down the line.
future.
I get you. I get where you're coming from. You're in turn you're putting yourself at risk later in life with future injuries.
Yeah, but at the
I
same
get
time, I understand why he came back because he has a family. He has to provide for.
yeah,
I
I agree.
understand, but at the same time, is it really worth sticking your health at risk?
I understand that. Some people may feel that they might have a better chance at being productive that way and playing during those type of injuries. But I feel that depending on when that happened, whether it was prior to the three interceptions or post
Right,
two or post one or whatever it is, I feel that if if let's say let's say he threw that first pick, following drive that happened, and
right.
he was feeling a little shaky through the second pick. I think right then and there, I would have been like, all right, I am not confident enough to make
Right.
decisions right now because of my health, because either I'm dizzy or whatever it is, I'm confused. Obviously you're concussed. I need to take a step back and put somebody else in this game on that final drive. I also see the point too where if I'm the competitor and
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm that guy, I want to be out there to give my team the best chance in playing. I don't
Right, I
see
get that.
I understand like people may think that's selfish, but I don't see that's selfish. I see that as an ultimate competitor going out there and leaving
Yeah,
it all out on the line. You
he has
can't get
heart.
mad. Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to see in a quarterback. You
Right.
want somebody that's going to come in. Don't get me wrong. Do I feel that he's a little too timid at times? Yes. Do I feel that there's no sense of urgency? Yes.
Yeah,
But at the same time, if he can get that fire in him,
yeah.
that fire to come out of him and become that vocal leader, I want to see Tua throw a fucking tablet like Tom Brady does. I want to see a disgruntled face like Aaron Rodgers was. I like that shit because that shows heart, that shows
Yeah,
passion, that shows leadership. That if your teammates see you like, yo, you're fucking pissed, they're gonna come out and they're gonna play harder so that they meet your expectations.
yeah. They're
That's what I
gonna
want
have
to
your
see
back
in a
too.
leader. Yeah, and don't get me wrong. Hey, and I've said this before. It's gonna be hard to get Tua out of that locker room because Tua earned them guys' respect.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
Okay. And that's what people don't realize. He has the locker room. And when you have the locker room, it becomes more difficult. For instance, I'm going to give you the perfect example, the New York Jets. The
right.
New York Jets, Zach Wilson lost that locker room. And
Yeah,
that's why he's in the
he's done
position that
there.
he is in. Okay. If he wasn't like that and he still had the locker room, it would be a lot more difficult for
Yeah,
the New York Jets to move on to White.
right.
So you see what I'm saying? But because he doesn't have the faith of the coaching staff, nor does he have the locker room. It's going to be more difficult for a guy like Zach Wilson
Yeah.
to stay there. But on Tua's side, in Tua's case, Tua has the locker room,
Yeah.
regardless of 3 interceptions or not, regardless of 4 losses in a row in December. They still collectively believe in Tua.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be that easy where a lot of this fan base is coming out. And I understand too where they're coming from,
Yeah. Me too.
but it's not going to be as simple as, well, we're going to move on and they're going to file Mike McDaniels. They're going to fire him. They're not going to fire Mike McDaniels. Regardless of whether we go to the playoffs or we don't, they're not. He's not going anywhere. Hold on one second, man. My bad, man. The fucking dogs are over here fucking around. It's just driving me nuts.
No,
But
no worries, man.
no, yeah. So 'cause I'm doing it in the living room right now. The office chair I have is horrible.
Hmm.
So my back was like, I don't know if you noticed, like I kept saying it all last week.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Dude, my back was banged up, boy.
That's not good,
It
man.
took me, yeah, it took me like 2 weeks. It took me a week and a half to kind of get out of that. So it just, I was like, yo, I ain't sitting on that fucking chair. I'm doing this shit on my goddamn couch. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my
Feel
dogs to
better
shut up
soon,
on
man.
fucking pillows and shit. No, I'm fine now, but that's why I don't want to sit on that fucking chair. So
I
until I
don't
get a
blame
new
you.
chair, this is gonna be my setup until I get a new chair. But
Hey,
anyways,
man.
hey, it is what it is. But
Speaking
as I
about
was,
Tua,
yeah,
when you asked me what I think about his performance versus the Packers,
uh-huh.
the first half he was good. It's just in the second half when those interceptions happened, I was like, something's wrong with this guy. Something's
It's
wrong with
not
him.
even it's not even that. Look, but the issue, here's the common denominator, right?
Hmm.
That I've noticed in the past 4 weeks. Miami comes off strong in the first half
Yeah.
of every game,
Right.
right? In the second half, they take a shit.
Yeah. Like they fall
This
asleep.
team, this team does not make good second half adjustments. They don't. Either
Mm-mm.
he sticks to his adjustments, he sticks to his game plan, and the other team makes the adjustments, and they don't move on from it. I don't know what is going on in the second half of these games, but they have laid
Yeah, and it's
goose eggs
sad.
in these second halves. For the exception of the Buffalo game, because the Buffalo game we scored in the third quarter, and in fact, I'm gonna quote Cutler. Cutler said the team that wins that game scores in the third quarter. Miami scored in the third quarter. Buffalo did it, and we still lost that game. Now, we need to make better adjustments
Yeah.
in this second half because it's not it. This team from the first 8 weeks till now is a completely different team.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah.
It's a completely different team from the team that went on
Yeah.
that
It seems like
run.
the firepower's gone.
It's not even that. I don't know if it's the coaching and they let all that hype get in their heads, which that does play a factor sometime in some teams. I don't know if it's the limitations of Tua because a lot of people say there's a lot of limitations. I do agree there is a limitation with the deep ball specifically, but nonetheless, I still think he's a more capable. He's still a capable quarterback, or he has the
Well,
ability. Real quick, I'm gonna welcome my boy, Mr. Willie Beeman.
what's up,
Oh
Willie?
yeah.
What's up, Willie?
What's up,
what
man?
what's going on? Have you recovered? By the way, if none of y'all know, Beeman got real wasted yesterday.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, I woke up but I wasn't in my room.
Damn, in the cold too? Man, that's tough.
that boy said he had too much Jameson.
I still went back today. I still went
Well,
back.
at least you didn't work today, so that's
That's the
always
good
good.
part. That's the good part.
I didn't work either. I was happy, bro. I was chilling.
I was
So
gonna say,
yeah, man. you
What's
know, you
happening, guys? What's happening, Miami Fan Talk? What's good with your boy?
so
What's
so
up with you?
obviously you already heard the news of Mr. Tua Tagovailoa entering concussion protocol yesterday.
Yeah, I sent
Okay.
you the video.
Yeah, I
So
know.
they
No,
say
and
it might be
I
that play.
well, no, I posted that all over our IG, so
Oh,
that I already did. Yeah, I
I
already
saw
knew.
it on
I
Facebook.
knew about it when actually it's funny because a couple hours ago I saw that going around Twitter before they announced the concussion, and I saw that hit, and I was like, damn, I'm surprised they didn't take him out of that game after that hit, the way his head hit the ground. And then like 2 hours later, I'm on the Finn's tailgate show, and the news pops up
Yeah.
that Tua entered concussion protocol. And I'm like, bro, I knew that shit when I saw that video. I
Bro,
knew it.
wasn't that
I
a
knew it instantaneous.
wasn't that a horse collar tackle too?
Nah, he
You
went for his
sure? It looked
legs.
like it.
Yeah. Nah, he went for his legs.
It looked
You look
like
at
it
the wrong
was
one.
though.
Nah, you look at the wrong play. That
Well,
was
I
straight
tell you
to
what, we're gonna
a
have to
horse
make
collar is when you
a
grab him by
custom
the
helmet
neck,
for
the
that
back
boy.
of the
Right.
neck.
We're
Well,
gonna have
then
to make a custom helmet, or that boy's gonna have to wear something.
no, he needs to stop falling on his fucking back. That's the issue. He keeps falling on his back.
What a dumbass!
Well, when he
I
gets
knew enough,
injured,
Poseidon. I saw that and I was like, damn. I really did. I was like, I'm surprised they didn't take him out. And then like an hour and a half later is when the news broke. I was like, bro,
I
I had a
saw
feel,
the comment.
bro. I saw the stupid ass comment. Why don't you come up here? Why don't you come up here, Poseidon? And I don't have to say your government name because your government name is already all over the chat. You should at least change that shit. Watch it on YouTube. Just saying. Just putting it out
your
there in the
boy
universe.
was right though, man. I'm a Packers fan. He was right though.
Yeah, it was fucking right. They almost lost. The only reason why they fucking won that game is because we didn't put no points up in the
Well,
second half.
we threw 3 picks in the fourth quarter. That never helps.
Because let me tell you something. We had that team dead to fucking right.
Yeah, we
We
did.
had them dead to fucking right.
Yeah,
We
no, Tua
had
threw
them.
those picks.
We had them, bro. We could have beat them with Skylar Thompson at the helm. We had their ass, bro. We had their number the entire game until that fucking bullshit with the 3 picks. So, like, to sit there and say that, nah, bro. We had.
All right,
their
man.
ass.
Take that back, then, man. My bad.
No, Poseidon, because that shit happened after we spoke. I saw that video after we spoke. Because we spoke like around 12:30-ish, 1 o'clock. That shit hit the air, like Twitter at like 2, and they announced it like 3, 4 o'clock is when they announced it. So
Yeah, I was
yeah, that shit was bang
So-
bang. Because they held an emergency press conference or some shit. I don't know, some shit like that.
Hey, I wonder why they didn't say fuck it and take him out when it happened. And that's risky,
Because
man.
they probably didn't know. They probably didn't know. I mean, maybe they didn't. I don't know. I can't sit there and say they did or they didn't know. I'm assuming. And again, you should never assume. By the way,
Right.
I'm assuming they didn't know and they played the game as usual, and then he started exhibiting symptoms the following day, which was today.
Yeah, but it's like, man.
Because it's possible that he had his adrenaline up and all that shit. He probably wasn't even feeling it until later on that day. Maybe he got home and he was so upset that he banged his head on the wall and he got concussed there. I don't know. We don't know. We don't know these things. So, man, we don't know. Maybe they got into a fight in the locker room and somebody threw a stapler at the back of his head. We don't know these things. But hey, it's all possibilities. I ain't ruling it out. And Miamifantalk's gonna do an investigation. But in the meantime, I'm gonna bring on to the panel Mr. Cap for Life. What's going on, man?
What's up, Cap?
Hey,
with the cross.
Hey,
hey,
Willie
Willie Beeman!
Yo,
Willie Beeman, what the fuck, man?
Hey, let me ask you a
What's up,
question,
Cap?
Cap. I saved
What
you.
happened, man?
Hold on. I saved you just for this show because I could have asked this shit to you twice. Where the fuck were you on Sunday? We waited for your ass to play Domino, and you didn't show up.
Oh, yeah, you have my phone number. We changed
No, I
info. You
don't.
never
No,
called
I
me.
didn't.
You
No, I
never
don't.
called me.
When did you get my number? When did I get your number?
Bro, I gave Gabriel. I told Gabriel. Gabriel sent you the pictures.
He
Gabriel has
never.
my
No, he
info.
didn't. No, he didn't. How many times do I have to tell you that ese come pinga didn't send me shit?
Ay, Dios mío, bro.
That dude ain't never gonna give you my number, bro. That's how my brother
Well,
is.
look at
Bro.
look at it like this, bro. We better hope and pray we win Sunday, bro. Because that Jets game,
Oye,
I invested too much money into those tickets, bro. You hear me, Miami
oye,
Dolphins?
oye. Let me tell you something. One for one, boy. If we have Teddy, we ain't winning that game.
I mean, what are we gonna do, bro? Like, let's be honest with each other. It's either one or the
Uh,
other at this point, bro. What's the point of
I
arguing?
rather Skylar Thompson out of them two specifically. Out of Teddy and Skylar, I rather Skylar because I
Now,
really
tell me,
don't.
Watch Teddy go play and get concussed again. That motherfucker.
I'm
That
telling.
motherfucker
now
gonna get
tell,
It's
concussed.
not even that. It's not even that. I don't. From what I have seen this year, from training camp to preseason to the two games or the game and a half in the regular season,
Right.
right? I
Cap for
didn't
life.
see.
What's up?
You
I
know,
didn't. Damn. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get that picture later. I'm gonna screenshot that later because the day that you go missing,
Nice hat,
you
Cap.
going on the milk carton. I don't hear you, Cap. I think you're muted. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
muted,
man, you're
bro.
muted, dude.
you can get the dumbfounded look. You can have the.
Oye, but
that's pretty much what today is. What the fuck? No.
so for what I've
Qué tibia,
seen,
Seri.
between those games, I don't think that's not the same Teddy that you got in Minnesota and part of Carolina, right? Because you can say that his entire stretch in Carolina wasn't that great. It's not the same Teddy. That Teddy is long gone. I think Teddy's great in that role as a
Coach.
teacher,
He's a coach.
not as a performer. So I feel that they should pass that mantle down to Skyler at the number 2 spot and leave Teddy there to kind of guide him through what he needs to do. I think Skyler has the tools and he has a very similar physical skill set to run that option. He's able to run that RPO game. He's able to run that short and immediate passing game, and he's able to stretch the field downfield. Will he make mistakes? Probably. He's a young quarterback. But I still think that he is a better option over Teddy Bridgewater. Specifically, do I feel that Skyler is better than Tua? No, not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
Not
No,
yet.
not yet.
I don't feel confident enough to say that Tua is going to get beat out by Skyler. I think that there is some opportunity. There's stuff that he lacks. Yes, there is limitations with Tua, like you stated before, Cap. I understand that he doesn't have a big deep game. With the big arm, he doesn't have that. Sometimes, he doesn't have a lot of that zip that you want to see and going sideline to sideline. But nonetheless, he is the better option.
The thing with me, Big Philly, is you've never really heard me say about the long ball this season per se.
Right.
I mean,
I got
last
you.
season, yeah, for sure. But
Yeah.
this season per se, I mean, there's
He
really no
stretched
complaints
it.
about it. There's
Yeah,
really
he
no
stretched.
complaint.
He's stretched. He's stretched. He has thrown a little underthrown a little bit.
No, the underthrows I'll give him.
Yeah.
Granted, there's maybe 1 or
Yeah.
2 yards here and there. Like yesterday with Tyreek, it was 1 yard,
Yeah.
but we still
Where he
scored.
could-
That's
he
not my
coulda-
beef. My
he
beef
could-
is the turnovers. My beef
Right.
is him not knowing when to give up, bro. Like,
But here's
you
the
know,
thing, though. He's only
don't fumble the ball in the pocket. 2 weeks in a row, he fumbles the ball in the pocket. People say it's not a big deal. He recovered it.
Hold on. But wait. But that fumble from yesterday, that was a high snap. That was a real high snap. So I'm not going to fault him. I'm going to fault that on, again, somebody that I feel should not be a center. And I've been saying
So
this
then
all
he
year.
fumbled twice.
No, he fumbled once.
Once.
Mostert fumbled the other time. Mostert fumbled. So like I've always felt this way with Connor. With Connor, I like Connor at guard. I don't like him at center, and I think he'd be better suited at guard over center. And I would have even said to start Michael Dietrich at center, who has more experience playing that position, and then putting Connor and then Robert Hunt on the other side, I think that combo would have been nice. I'm not saying. I mean,
The
obviously
problem
that
is
all
that
depends.
Dietrich gets beat.
That's where I was going to go. The problem is the lack of play with Dietrich. They need to find a true center. They need to find a true center next offseason.
He's not even that big.
No, but you know what? They should be starting Eric Fisher too, because this guy, what's his face, was getting burned all fucking game yesterday.
Yeah.
Not Trent Armstead, the other one. So, I feel that they should be putting Fisher in. I don't know what the fuck is the problem, why they're waiting. I think that maybe they have him more as a backup for Trent Armstead over a backup for over a starting position. But I would have already moved them there because they're not getting any protection. And this is a wake-up call for that offensive line, who people are saying, oh, they played so fucking good. But let me tell you something. They caused another fucking concussion.
Yeah.
That's the third concussion based off of the offensive line's play.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Let's be real.
Let's
talk real facts. Those.
Okay. Did you see the film? Did you see the film?
I was at the game.
Okay, but did you see the run that Barry Jackson just posted?
No, I didn't see that.
Okay, well, until you see the film, I think you want to be careful and think about watching the film first before you say what you're saying.
But I'm not saying,
because he tried running out the pocket and it didn't work out.
No. Hold on. Again, but why
you
was
gotta
that?
get the
Because
film,
he had
bro.
pressure.
Get the film, bro.
But he had pressure. A lot of the times that he's rolling
no
out of the pocket,
bro. Get rid of the ball.
Yeah.
But but if you're getting pressured,
how many times have we had this argument about pressure, bro? If you're getting it, throw it away.
Yeah.
Well, but
We're out of bounds.
But hold on, but you got to realize a lot of the route tree that they run, those route trees take time to develop.
No, bro, you need to realize that he's got 3 concussions in one season, bro. 2 of them right now are for him holding onto the ball. The other one was from Milano being dirty, but so far that's 3 concussions in one season.
I can agree with I can agree with the Cincinnati one specifically because he did hold on to the ball. He tried to extend the play, and he rolled out deep into the pocket. Deep into the backfield. I get that one, but the Milano one and this one, they were so fucking quick that there was nothing he could have done. He rolled out. He got rid of the ball as he was getting hit. I'm not going to discredit him for picking up another 6-7 yards to make it a 3rd and short over a 3rd and long or a 2nd and long. You see what I'm saying?
Well, the thing is, people are going to discredit him now from that hit because remember, he took a wobble and fell, got back out there, tried to be a hero. All power to him, but then he did the same thing yesterday, and the same thing happened again, bro. Like you could tell something was wrong with him, and he didn't score any points after that.
And
when was that hit? When was that? In the first half?
That's the thing. Like I said, that had to be after half, bro. Before half or after, one or the other.
I think it was the same drive that he threw the first pick. I have a feeling it was the same drive that he threw that sailing pass over to Tyreek Hill that went over Tyreek's head. I have a feeling. I don't know exactly when that ball was thrown. It's the only reception Durham Smythe had all game. Literally, it's the only reception Durham Smythe had.
Damn.
So wherever that play happened, that's when it fucking happened. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna put you on.
This is crazy, bro. Only in Miami, bro.
After that cold ass goddamn weather got me in the goddamn cold weather. Goddamn.
How'd it work out yesterday? Was it good?
Frío con cojones.
Hey, what about the Packer fans? How many Packer fans were out there?
Oh, it was a lot. It was a lot, bro. It was a lot. You hear them at the end.
We were hearing them on TV. Dímelo, man. Canes, bro, man. Look, have you experienced today, bro? Like, have you not been entertained today, bro? From this, bro, this is to the point now where the excuses are just becoming. Oh no, he had a concussion. That's why he played bad. Don't worry about it.
Disgusted, man. I'm very disgusted. Very disgusted.
I agree.
I mean, I thought there was gonna be a good year. Man, I was wrong.
I don't know what to say, bro. I feel, I don't know, man. Just keep your head up, bro. Just don't think defeat, man. We're not out of this yet, bro.
We're not out. I mean, we have that 1 game separation with the whole pack. So, that's a good thing.
We just invited the whole party. We invited the whole AFC East to the party. That's the problem now.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm 33 years old, and I'm like, come on, man. Can I witness a Super Bowl win before I get old?
Bro, Willie, today we were hearing nothing but talk about defeat, bro. People giving up, people jumping ship, people.
Already?
Yeah, bro. People blaming the coin toss for our downfalls.
The coin toss.
It's not even funny, bro. It's not to the point now. It's not funny no more. It's a joke, bro. It's a joke.
Sad.
It's a joke.
It's very, very sad, man.
What do you think, though? Willie, what do you think?
It's a joke, bro. I don't know. I'm still like Diablo Loco, that type of shit right now.
Diablo Loco.
Yeah, Loco. I'm like, God damn, dog. You serious? We lost this fucking game now, dog. God damn. I wanted to clinch already.
I think you're thinking more of the fact that you were talking all that shit to Huevo. And, thank God Huevo's not on this show yet because
where the boys at, bro? Where everybody at, bro?
I don't know, bro. I don't fucking know.
They'll be here.
They're not here. I heard last time I heard Poseidon was roasting a whole pork to make sliders, and he's probably just getting home, so he's probably eating with the family. Well, so is Poseidon. They're probably chilling with the family.
Probably celebrating.
What's good, fellas? Happy belated, bro.
Hey, bro. I'm still mad that Cap didn't show up to get his ass whooped in double 9 dominoes.
No, I'm still mad you didn't call me. So now you know how I feel.
Bro, I don't. That's not my fault, bro. You keep relying on.
I sent your brother all the information, bro.
You keep relying on Gordito.
I blame Gabriel.
Gordito's not gonna give you ni pinga, compay.
That's just not right, bro.
Poseidon. By the way, Poseidon's there on the group chat. He on the chat.
Poseidon, get up here, bro. Get up here.
Oye, mira, mamá, huevo. Look at the
Esto está de pinga.
Look at the private chat. Look at the private chat. Y ahí tiene mi número de teléfono, mamá, huevo. Cógelo ahí ahora. Don't wait for Gordito.
Let me snapshot that shit.
Because Gordito's never gonna give you
snapshot.
And I said, I go to Big Philly. I said, Big Philly, you ain't call him?
Yeah, bro, I was at the crib, bro. I was there just
lounging.
Batman told me about a thing they were doing in the front. I said, no, fuck that, bro. I tried to get tickets. It was almost $250. It was like a $50 surcharge. And I'm like, hell no, bro.
No.
And then all the game stuff was canceled because of the weather.
I saw that before game time, it was relatively, it was like 110, 150.
Eso estaba frío de madre, bro. I was like,
what? Poseidon, stop talking shit, dog. Stop talking shit, bro. Wait, you're talking about me on Skylar Thompson Pecker. You're on Teddy Bridgewater. You're on Teddy's Bridgewater 9-inch Pecker. So don't come at me with that bullshit because you're Teddy Bridgewater.
Well, technically, both of y'all are right now.
No, I'd rather have two. But I say if I had to have between one or the other, I'd rather have Skylar Thompson over Teddy Bridgewater.
Because you might get your wish.
Yeah.
We might both get our wish.
And then I hear this dumbass shit today. You know what these motherfuckers said, Willie?
So what was the crazy shit you heard today?
Oh yeah,
Jordan Love.
I forgot who that was. Sharif, I think.
Yeah, Sharif.
The dumbest shit I heard.
He's good people, but he's off his rocker, bro.
Wait, this motherfucker said that we should trade for Jordan Love because he's a cheaper option. And I'm thinking to my motherfucker, I'm thinking to myself, why would I trade for something you don't know what you have when I already have that? And let's say if it's not Tua, I already have that in Skylar Thompson, and he a lot cheaper.
Yeah,
like that shit made no sense, bro. And then they're all on this fucking Lamar Jackson hype train, bro.
Somebody was saying that yesterday.
We are not going to sign Lamar Jackson. As much as I would love to have him on this team, we will not sign Lamar Jackson. We cannot afford him.
No. Yeah.
We don't have the cap for him. And if you think that man is going to take a pay cut to come here, you got that shit twisted. Because that's why he hasn't signed in Baltimore. Because he is Baltimore.
Yeah, the man wants the money.
Gotta pay.
Well, you gotta pay him.
Yeah.
So We're not gonna sign. And trust me, bro, he ain't going nowhere. He's staying right there in Baltimore. Baltimore going to
He's
pay
gonna
him.
get his money at the end.
They'll franchise tag him before.
What if he
they
does
let him
though?
off. He's not. He's not going nowhere.
I don't know, man. Never
Is
say
it
never.
Baltimore the team that can afford him the most?
Bro,
Never say never.
dude, they will
Yeah, never say
they will
never, man. It could
franchise cap
happen.
his ass. They will franchise cap his ass before they do that. They'll
But
tag him
we
before
all
no.
know what a franchise tag can be, you know, to a situation like us with Gesicki. It could be meaningless, bro. It could be bypassed.
Yeah, what if he says no to that tag?
that he doesn't sign, he doesn't play for that year.
Well, he's stuck, yeah.
Yeah.
He's stuck not playing for a year.
Unless
And
he
if he
gets a
was-
transition tag. A transition tag is somewhere where people can trade for the same value for the pick
Right.
and get
That's what-
compensation in return.
That's what I feel that Baltimore would do. But again, we don't have draft capital.
No.
Says who? We got right there. TD told you.
What do we got?
Christian Wilkins.
That's not draft capital, bro. We don't have draft capital now.
That's trade bait, though.
Yeah.
Same thing.
It's trade bait, but we don't have it now. I want it in my
Says
pocket.
who?
Let me welcome my other panel member, my good friend, Mr. Poseidon.
What's up, Poseidon?
305.
Hey, what's up, man? Merry Christmas to all.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas,
Merry Christmas.
Oh,
Merry
you
Christmas,
finished,
homie. Merry Christmas.
you finished cooking the pork, the pork slider.
Yeah, I already cooked it, but I didn't come on here for that. Don't ask me about my pork.
That's what I'm
Um,
curious.
what I want to know is, how do you know Teddy Bridgewater has 9 inches?
I don't know. I'm just guessing. I don't know. I'm
That's
just guessing.
exactly what I'm thinking.
You
Yeah, you
shot
left
that
yourself
shit.
open for that one.
You shot that shit out in
Hey.
live. So I think you're gonna have to answer that trivia, buddy.
I'm assuming, like I said, but all I know is I don't want you talking shit about me being on somebody pecker when you were all over this dude's pecker at the beginning
Bro,
of the
but
year.
you're the one that you're talking
You're
about
all over that
sizes,
dude's
bro.
pecker.
You're
You're
talking
all over
about
that dude. I
sizes.
don't care. I don't care.
Oh, you don't care, huh?
I'm just saying again.
Size doesn't matter, I guess, for you, huh?
I don't go that
It's
way.
about the
period.
motion in the ocean.
I don't go that way, period. But at the end of the day, all I'm saying is don't be calling people out when you yourself were all over Teddy.
I was all over who?
You're all over Teddy. Mr.
When was I all
Bridgewater.
over Teddy, Baba?
You're all over Teddy. Teddy got it. Teddy got this. Teddy got that. Teddy ain't shit.
Hey, what'd you eat today?
I had chili.
I think you need to go to the doctor. It's having bad effects on you.
Damn.
chili with a little bit of sprinkle, some oregano sprinkle.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
but the diarrhea is supposed to come out of your ass, not your mouth.
Poseidon, speaking of diarrhea, after the performance we just saw, what's the chances we got Sunday?
Oh damn.
That's
Mira, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't know. I'm gonna put this game on Tua, but I don't know why McDaniels gives up on the run the way he does. I don't know why he gives up on that, man. I think our season is gonna go down the drain because I don't think it's gonna work out. I really don't think it's gonna work out. They abandoned the run so much that it's like, fuck. If you look at the time of possession, it's like, fuck. These guys are on the field 9 minutes. The fucking defense out there for such a long time, man, and these motherfuckers try to go down the field in 2 seconds, man. I don't think it's gonna work out. I don't think it's gonna work out.
You gotta learn how to balance that quick play, those quick play possessions, with actual time crunching, time possession. That's the issue. I don't think, and this goes back to clock management. I don't think that McDaniels is good in time possession or clock management. I truly don't.
No, he just abandons the run. I don't think he has.
He burns timeouts. They burn a lot of timeouts when they shouldn't have. Like they burned the timeout coming. They started their first play, and they burned the timeout on the first play of a drive that they came into. I forgot which drive it was. It was early in the game in the first quarter. They burned a timeout in the first quarter because they didn't get a look they like.
How can you be so bipolar, bro? The whole first half you were rocking. The second half, the complete opposite. We were talking about this the other day. This team is a reflection of its coach. Poseidon is not wrong, bro.
I'll tell you. They don't know how to make second half adjustments.
I don't think they needed adjustments. What adjustments did we need?
I told
We
you
were
who did.
winning.
Brian
But
Flores did.
the defense,
He knew how to do second half adjustments.
yeah, but get off that shit already. I'm tired of
Sorry.
hearing everybody
I'm
talk
sorry,
You
about
gotta
bro.
run that rock, bro. You gotta run that
You got to run the rock.
motherfucker, man.
Hold up. I'm tired of hearing Brian Flores because Brian Flores went through 3 offensive coordinators in 3 years that he was here. One, number 2, he lost his locker room. You
No,
won't win.
bro. Tua had the best year with Changeli. He lost the locker room because he was trying to enhance the locker room play, bro.
He tried to bring in a serial rapist allegedly.
What?
Bro, he tried
Yeah,
to
Brian Flores
he tried to tell everybody that
vocalist and Deshaun Watson.
But he's
And
not. Whoa. Deshaun Watson is not convicted of any type of crime, so we
I said
cannot
alleged.
consider him.
I said alleged rapist.
No, you said
yeah,
sexual
bro, but
rapist.
you can't say
Alleged
that,
rapist.
man. You can't say that.
It's alleged. Oh, that's my opinion. It's alleged. Okay. But anyways, he still had
It's
a lot
like
of
you're
off
on
the field
Thompson's
issues.
pecker.
Get off that shit. Anyways, he still had a lot of off the field issues. Okay. You want to bring in a player like cause division in the locker room. You already spent basically the upper
All
office
right.
said we're not
Look,
doing
I'm
it.
gonna tell you right now, real quick, and I don't want to cut you off, but Xavier Howard off the field issues. All right. Tyreek Hill
But
off
what
the
off,
field
but what,
issues.
but what
All
off
right.
the field
Ballers.
issues? But hold up.
Huh?
X what off the field? They only had one off the field issue because he gave some chick herpes.
Okay, look. If
What
you
the
do the
fuck?
research on that, you will find out there was more than 3 off the field issues, bro. But I don't want to get into that. As far as the
I know he had
situation with
that, and he
Tyreek,
had the domestic violence thing that got dismissed.
yeah. But point
That's
being,
all I
because I
know
don't want to
about.
get into that, but there has been controversial players on this team that have been given a chance to play. And right now, the situation with Watson right now, you can tell right there that was a situation where he was being pretty much milked for all his money, bro, by females and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, like Poseidon said, bro, the guy's still playing in the NFL right now, bro. And right now, Brian Flores is pretty much being vindicated for the situation he's in because right now we're gonna finish with the same record when he was the coach.
Well, that was his first season.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
But the thing is, Brian Flores had a winning record in December and utilized the tight end. And right now we're in a situation where we're 0-4 in December, and Tua is pretty much winless in winter weather right now.
Yes, that is a fact. That is a fact. But I honestly, again, I
Everybody
believe
says
that
it was coaching. Coaching needed to change, and right now we're complaining about coaching.
honestly they gave up on the run too much, man. I think we should have been able to win that game, but they gave up. They gave up on the run. Tua threw that
What's going
pass
on,
that
Batman?
What's up,
we don't know.
Batman?
We don't
Oh, I
know
would
what
love Batman to come up real quick. I would love to hear his
Yeah,
information.
bro. Hey, Batman, man, come on up,
I
bro.
know
I
you're
haven't
going
seen
live
you all
later, and
day.
we're all going to be there too, bro. But I would love to hear your take on this real quick if you have a
Yeah,
chance.
I'm
And
gonna
I will
drop
stay
the link.
quiet. I will not say a word. I promise you. No, I'm for real, man. He's been through enough today, bro. I'm done, bro. Enough is enough.
Well, I mean, he was all over the chat in Stephen D's show. So I didn't put up a missing milk carton today. So he was there. I saw him live and direct. I was like, oh, Batman out there making a bunch of shit right there. Boy, Batman was not
I
holding
think he's
back.
going live later, bro. Everybody going live tonight is hot, bro.
Yeah, usually I think Batman goes on. I think at 8:30. He's usually on around 8:30, and then I don't think anybody else is going on. Finn's tailgate's later.
Bro, Finn's tailgate is running a marathon, bro. Right now, it's everybody was talking crap about them guys, bro. But right now, they're the only ones keeping it down. Right now, nobody wants to go live.
I'm live. I don't give a fuck.
Fuck it.
I mean, he can talk crap about them, but yeah, it happens in every NFL team. Happens in all the teams.
Not
Look
to say, we're the only ones that get this type of drama, Poseidon.
Yeah, we're the only ones. Because I'll tell you what, we have wishy-washy fans, dude. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. The fans here in Miami, they want immediate turnaround. They don't know. They want immediate turnaround.
That they don't got that patience no more.
It takes time, man. It
And I'm
takes
sorry for the
time, man.
people. I'm sorry for the people who spend their money on this stuff. I honestly, I don't go to every game. I don't waste money on season tickets. I just give them ratings, which is more. They make more money on ratings than us going to the show. They get all these damn TV deals, and here we are paying $2,000, $3,000 for season tickets, and the stadium doesn't even get packed because the stadium was not packed yesterday.
I thought it was.
It wasn't completely. There was a lot of green, brother. There was a lot of green.
There's always a lot of the opposing team.
There
That's the
wasn't.
issue. There's always that. We got to realize, bro. Miami is an opportunistic town, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Where we were at, there was a couple rows. There was a couple rows empty, bro.
Right, bro. Well, that's different. But I know where I was at. That shit was packed.
Because you guys are all season ticket holders over there. You probably see Bob and Billy all the day every damn week.
Well, no, because the guy below me, the guy who sits right in front of me, he's a Cowboys fan, and he sold a lot of his tickets this year. And then the guys next to me, they're season ticket holders, and the other guys next to me on the other side are season ticket holders. But that like my section was mixed pretty well between Packer fans and Dolphin fans, and I'm right here at the home tunnel where they come out of, and it was mixed, bro. But that whole lower bowl was pretty packed in, pretty tight. At least from what I saw, it was packed in pretty tight.
But I don't know. That wasn't it. To me, it wasn't as packed.
But nonetheless, like, you know, and again, like, it's an opportunistic town. A lot of season ticket holders, like, even with me, I pick the games I want to go to, and I sell the other games. So, like, I sold Houston, Cleveland, and I was trying to sell the Jets tickets. I'm still trying to sell my Jets.
I don't even think we're top 10 in attendance.
What are we in attendance this year? Let me look that up. I'm pretty sure we are because we sold out a lot of games this year.
Where did you see that on TV? Did you speak to
I'm
Tom Garfinkel and he told you that?
Anyways.
Did you speak to Tom Garfinkel and he told you that they sold out every single ticket that they have? You spoke to him? Huh?
No, I'm gonna tell you now. What else? Tua got the #1 selling jersey. Also, I mean, the Dolphins are making money hand over fist.
They're making money. They're making money.
It's all about the money.
They averaged 64,000 fans.
64,000.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now.
They average 64,000. That's an average.
Miami is.
Yeah, it's on it. Right, and you're a vegetarian.
Where is Miami? Miami this year, 2022. Miami is ranked 24th in the league, but they average 66,000 fans a game.
No.
They average 66,000 fans. Dallas is #1, averaging 93,000 fans per game. The New York Jets are second at 78. The New York Giants 76, Denver 76, Green Bay 75, Kansas City 73, Los Angeles 72, San Fran 71, Carolina 71, Baltimore 70, and so on and so forth, all the way down to 60.
It seems like we get more fans when we're on the road than we're in Miami.
Yeah. Looks that way.
The country to surprise me for Christmas. You're right.
I don't know, man. I feel bad for everybody, man. Like, nobody should be having a Christmas like this, bro. Everybody should have been, like, enjoying everything, enjoying all the vibing going on, bro. Not to have this type of situation, bro, because I've seen a lot of people, bro, lose their shit. Stephen D was throwing shit around in his apartment. You know, freaking Alex was punching walls, breaking drywall. People out there fighting and stuff like that. And you know,
crazy motherfucker. That's crazy. That's just
bro,
crazy.
yeah, bro,
Why they go out there doing that? Now see,
how was the reaction from the stadium from you guys?
I was calm and collective to me.
What about the everybody else? Like, how was the environment? Was it like same old, or was like people pissed off, or
No. Well, the Green Bay Packer fans were happy. That's
there was a lot
about
of them?
it.
There was a
Yeah,
lot of
for
them.
sure.
Yeah,
There was a lot. There was a shit ton of fucking green in that stadium.
There was.
There was a lot of fucking green in that stadium. That shit was crazy how much green there was. But I knew that shit. Cap, you heard me say it leading up to
It
the game.
traveled well.
I called. I was like, "Yo, that game's gonna be brutal because that team's fan base, they travel well." And again, like, wouldn't you want to be in fucking Miami over Green Bay, Wisconsin during Christmas time when fucking 12 feet of snow? Like, I would pick Miami 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
So it's a tourist destination. There's a lot to do, even with cold weather. So I mean, it's I knew that that's the same thing when we played Pittsburgh. Well, those fan bases, they travel. Baltimore, we played Baltimore last year on that night game, the Thursday night game or Monday. I forgot what night it was. Them too. Their fan base travels. The Colts fan base travels. Like Buffalo's fan base travels.
Houston is has a losing season, and they get more attendance than us.
You believe that?
Yeah, but that could be opposing because I remember when I think
That is
Buffalo
not
played,
opposing. That is at home.
but I'm saying it's a lot of the opposing fan base that's buying tickets. The same here. The same thing here. A lot of the opposing fan bases buy tickets. Like right now, the Dolphins are sold out on season tickets next year. I can't even add a seat to my tickets for next season. I have to stay on my 3. So I mean, and watch, a lot of those tickets are going to go up for resale as soon as they drop the schedule and single tickets become available. You're going to see all them fucking tickets on StubHub and offered up for resale. That's how it is, bro. That's how they make their bread now.
Yeah, it's a business.
It's a business, bro. I've heard somebody talking about it. It was actually Huevo. Didn't Huevo say that he had somebody that he knew somebody that makes a living off of doing that shit? That he buys and sells tickets. They make a living off of that. They have season tickets for big teams with big fan bases, and they just sell their tickets for every game. That's all they do.
I think he told us that one time.
So I know somebody said, I don't remember if it was Huevo, so don't but I'm just
Yeah.
I know it was somebody that told me that story, and they make a living off of that. So I mean that's
So what
why
the hell are we? So what the hell are we doing?
The wrong shit.
I don't know, Joe.
We're in the wrong business, bro.
I made back half of my season ticket money this year by selling those 2 games.
Hey! I don't think you should be saying that online, man.
Bro, why you think I'm praying that we better win Sunday, bro? These Jets tickets are gonna go to crap if we don't win Sunday.
That's true.
I know that is true. I have mine up right now.
I figured it out. Cap is selling his tickets.
No, I mean, hey, look, let me tell you something, bro. I paid almost $1.50 for each of them, straight up, bro. Like, I am not giving them up right now. If we win Sunday, you best believe that's gonna be a hot commodity.
So what's up? You gonna come tailgate with me if we go to the game? If I can't sell my ticket?
Oh yeah, no doubt. Now more than ever, bro. No excuses.
I don't
No excuses for anything anymore, bro.
I don't tailgate at East 12. I'm just letting you know now.
No, just like I said, bro. Just bring the domino table. We'll keep it 6 simple, and then we just
We're gonna play dominoes as double 9.
No, bro, we playing teams, bro. 500.
I play teams double 9. First team
be there all day.
Yeah, but you could play double 6 in teams too.
Yeah, bro, be faster.
The Dominicans play like that.
I can't stand playing like that.
You bam. I'll give you Capicu real quick. You
Dominican, Cap?
Nah, Puerto Rican.
You Boricua. Capicu.
Yeah, man, you could get it.
But yeah, man. So
yeah, Zoo, we still got faith though. We still got faith we can do it.
We got faith, though. We do control our own destiny. I mean, if we can pull out a W in New England,
we ain't out. We ain't out yet. I mean, we still Everything comes down to the last.
The amount of defeat I'm hearing right now, just because this guy's not playing, is sad, bro.
But you know what though? You never know. Maybe he clears concussion protocol before the game.
Who would clear that man, bro? Who would dare clear him?
I have no idea. But I'm just
I
saying.
don't think they're gonna rule him with a concussion. How they show signs the next day? Hey, I ain't never heard of no shit like that. I think this is just an excuse.
He's in protocol already, bro. Like whoever clears him, it better have a hell of a good reason, bro. And they gotta have reasonable doubt that all other
they
two
better get a
times,
lawyer too.
they better figure out if all other 2 times were actual concussions also.
And they better get a lawyer too. Because the man gets sued.
Yeah, bro. Because that's gonna be on the Dolphins. Because they let him play, bro.
Nah, I doubt it.
That footage that they show happened in the half, bro. They let him play.
Wow, look at that. And you know what? It makes sense. Look, Armando Salguero came out and said, it struck me as odd when Tua said this about his second interception Sunday. Him entering the concussion protocol today might explain why he said this. And what he said was, and I quote, "The second one, I might have said the wrong play. I'm not too sure, but there was some communication errors on that."
There you go.
So it could be that he was already confused. And he said,
Please, come on. You serious,
"Hey,
bro?
bro, it's on here
And I'm
right here
gonna
on
tell you
Bleacher.
something, Big Philly.
Yeah, you
I'm gonna
crazy.
tell you something, Big
It's
Philly.
on
He
Bleacher.
had a bad game. He had a bad game, dog. Aaron Rodgers didn't even play that good. Not
Listen
even
to me,
Aaron
Big
Rodgers.
Philly. That play that you're talking about right now, that Armando Salguero's talking about, that was the throw to Mostert down the middle. And
Right.
Mostert wasn't expecting that. The
Right.
same
That's what
time
I
that he
said. A
was
lot of
throwing
them.
that
All three of
ball,
them, they weren't.
when you look at that play, look at that play also if you can find it. When he's throwing the ball straight, but looking to his right, trying to do a no look.
Tua blew it yesterday. He blew it. He blew it.
I think that you know, and again, you know, maybe he thought that Mostert was gonna sit on that route and come back for a curl.
Bro,
and
he's never
back
thrown
to
a
that.
pass to Mostert before like that.
Oh, I know, but that was straight down. You know what I find
Mostert
fucking
ran
hilarious?
straight.
No, you know what I find fucking hilarious? The disrespect by J.R. Alexander coming into the
That's
tunnel.
probably why
bothering
they're
him.
trying to. That's probably why they're saying he's in protocol because they don't want the backlash to be bad.
Bro, it's already bad.
It's already bad, bro. I would after that I ride out and deal with it.
He'll play on Sunday. He will clear.
I have a feeling he's gonna clear.
What, he had a headache?
I don't know. He actually came to the doctors and said that he was.
I mean, the past 2 weeks, they've been clearing cats like over
Like crazy.
before even a week passes. I get that, but
Look
not
at
with past history like him.
look at Dylan. Look at Dylan.
Yeah, but Dylan ain't got past history like him.
Did he talk on the press conference after the game?
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm referring to when he said that.
So he
He
wasn't
said that
confused. Was he talking confused? Did he answer every single question?
I don't know. Let's look it up. Hold on. Let me pull it up.
Did he answer every single question? Because
But
to
it's
be
not
honest
gonna-
with you, he probably woke up with a headache.
Look at
I
his
woke
body
up with
language.
one too because
Okay,
of
he
all the
probably
liquor. But
hungover.
But you know
Before
what?
the game or after the game?
You probably won't hear
the
it.
one after.
Yeah, look at his body language.
Okay, Baba. I'm gonna tell you right now. How the hell you weren't confused yesterday? You can't say adrenaline.
Got a point there.
Tua talking about Lloyd press conference. I don't know if you guys are gonna hear that shit. Hold on.
Was he falling back? He didn't look dizzy.
All right.
Because he got right back up with no help.
If you were in a contract year and you knew that was that game that you were going to get paid, what would you do?
Good point, Cap.
Baba, I'm Cuban. And Cuba, we know how to do everything.
All right, you ready? Hey, meet you guys real quick. I'm gonna share a screen. Oh wait, let me add somebody to the panel. Who's here? Oh my God! Ahora viene para joder, Mister. Well, bye. Yes.
Whoa, what's up?
What's going on, fellas?
Hey, that
How
jersey
y'all,
look clean.
I'm
That
gonna
jersey
put
look
that
clean.
in.
Yeah, it does look clean.
how y'all feeling today?
Like
Ah,
shit, bro.
You fucking asshole.
It's okay, dog. It's okay. I kept on telling all the Dolphin fans it's gonna be okay. Just take care of business against the Jets and the Patriots, bro. Y'all get in there.
yeah, I don't see it happening.
All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready?
Yeah, mute. Want to hear Tua talk this shit.
Let's see. Everybody mute, please. Why is this just- Can you guys hear?
No.
I
No
can't hear.
value.
I can tell you exactly what he said. Listen, I can tell you everything he said. He took blame for the way he played, which he was supposed to because he played like shit. But I think that defense exposed him, and that's what they got to do, bro. That's what you got to do to Tua. You got to expose him.
Why is this just so?
That lets me further know he knew exactly what happened. He knew exactly what transpired through the game. That lets me further know that concussion is all a hoax.
But that
It's
concussion,
it's a
listen,
witch hunt. It's a witch hunt, damn it. It's a witch hunt. Vote
yeah,
for me. Vote
yeah,
for
I
me.
get that.
Make America great again.
But the thing is that they're saying that play that he hit his head on, that happened before the half. But that happened before the half. Why nobody saw that shit and nobody picked up on it? Why it took to after the game? So y'all ran the tape. Y'all ran the tape, and then y'all looked and said, "Hey, look, that nigga he hit his head right there. We should go check. We should evaluate him now."
Bro, it's bullshit, man. It's
That's what I
bullshit.
want.
That's bullshit.
And for Phil saying that he didn't like the disrespect from Zaire Alexander. What disrespect?
Burned. He
He
got
got
burned
burned
all
on what?
fucking game. 5 yards,
No, he did.
145
Hey,
yards and a touchdown.
Whoa,
he did the
5
waddle
receptions,
dance.
145 yards and a touchdown.
He did the waddle dance after the game.
Yeah, bro. Run at the touchdown. He got fucking scorched the entire game.
What
Come on,
score?
bro.
What score did he get? That
Bro,
one
they
play.
getting burned. That whole secondary was getting fucking torched the entire game.
Yeah, where was it the second half?
Well,
No,
not the second, but the
listen.
first time we were destroying that ass.
Hey, but that's adjustment. That's why you make adjustment, my
I ain't talking
boy.
shit because
And
we
we
got our ass whooped. I ain't talking
I'm
shit
not
because we
talking
got.
shit, but I'm just saying I don't like the disrespect. Y'all won. I agree with that. Y'all won. I'm not taking away the W, but don't be a bitch because your ass got burnt the entire game.
Yo, DGA's on stage,
he
man.
ain't get burnt the whole entire game. You
took-
just said he didn't do nothing the second half.
It took a
The quarter.
concussed.
And one
It
player.
took a concussed.
Look,
Tua
and
for
you
you guys to win.
and listen, and you're talking about one play. You're talking about one play that he gave up. One play. And that was that damn Waddle play that Waddle ran up the middle. And I think they were playing zone because he was nowhere near the pitcher until the end. Until the end when he tried to do that fake ass tackle.
Touchdown. That was the touchdown.
Baby, you want to go get some ice cream?
Touchdown Dolphins. Let me welcome to the panel, Mr. King. T. Hey, what's going on, man?
What's happening, y'all? Hey, I wanted to take I had to take a
Merry
moment away.
Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Hey, Merry Christmas to everybody. I had to take some time away from the show and pop over here and show my boy some love. I want you guys to all hit the like button for him. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure to show some love to Big Philly. All right?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yo, you guys still live?
Yes, we are.
He needs some love right now. He needs some love.
That's what's up, man. I'm gonna be over there in a little while.
Fuck you, Will.
Hey, and I'm gonna be going live too. I'm gonna be doing Dolphins. I'm gonna do some Dolphins debrief tonight. We're gonna have the title of the show. The title of the show is gonna be a heater, Cap. Be watching out for it.
You heard though? I think Batman going live at 8:32.
Yeah. I'm gonna coordinate with him. I like to make sure everybody's got their slots and
nobody's freaking out over there.
Right now it's pretty peaceful right now. No, I shouldn't say that. It's still
Bro, yeah, they always popping over there, bro.
Yeah.
they're always fighting.
But I had to pop over, man. I just wanted to pop in quick and make sure everybody's showing love to Big Philly. Everybody hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Please, man. It really helps him a lot. I wanted to pop over here and just make sure I show you some love, man.
Hey, thank you, man. But tell him to jump off of Thompson's pecker. Because he's jumping on that like a damn trampoline.
Fuck you.
Hey, here's the thing, bro. If it not, let me say this. There's so many different flavors at the Fins tailgate. Like I myself have never been on a Skylar train, so you're preaching to the choir. I could give.
I'm not less. On the Skylar train. I'm just saying I prefer him over Teddy Bridgewater.
Yes. That's but here's my problem is this: we're stuck now in this fucked position. I don't know if we can cuss up here. I'm sorry, but
no, we curse. We got 30.
All right. So we're stuck. We're stuck in this fucked up position, right? Where we invested all of this capital, all this fucking money, everything we did to build around Tua. Like we're in win now mode, and I have this window. My window, in my opinion, is between this season. So over the course of the next 3 seasons, that's our window. Right. And right now, you know what I would rather do? I would have rather look. We need to figure out whatever that solution looks like to find a quarterback of the future. A quarterback that's going to give us longevity so we're not always in this fucking system of firing head coaches, firing or getting rid of quarterbacks. I hate this cycle that we've been in over the last, I don't even know how many years.
Oh, it's been years.
20 years.
It's been years.
We got to find a solution, man. It's time. It's fucking time.
You had it, and you blew it by not getting Herbert.
Well, I can't disagree with that, honestly. And here's the thing.
Y'all know how I feel about that. So
no, I know, but he's got a point. He's got a point, and I've said it before. Look, if you would have stuck Herbert in this same offensive roster, I guarantee you there would have been more production. And I don't think anyone can argue that.
There's not that much production with him, anyways, right now with Keenan Allen and Mike Williams.
Yeah, but I would
playing with injured. Everybody's been injured over there, bro. I think this is the first
until they were injured till midway in the season, so it's kind of a hard thing to gauge. But here's the thing: at the end of the day, look, people are accepting, mediocrity. There's people out there that would be okay with just limping into the playoffs just to have our tails tucked and sent on our way. That to me, that's not success, man. You don't do, especially with this roster the way it is, you don't do everything you did just to limp in or not get in at all. Neither one of those two things are acceptable to me. You've got to at least win a playoff game and make it somewhere deep into the playoffs.
But we're not even in the playoffs yet. We're not in the playoffs yet.
For me, my stance. For me, DTA is nothing but Super Bowl at this point. Nothing else besides that is a failure, bro. We all know that.
Thank you.
I'm going to say this.
But Cap for Life is right, though. But look, what else? If you're not playing for a Super Bowl, what the fuck else do you play for? Like, that's what you're supposed to be playing for.
Selling tickets, baby.
That's the end game.
Yeah, buying season tickets and selling them.
Yeah, but listen, but y'all don't expect that y'all gonna go to the Super Bowl the first year with that coach and that new pickup. That's asking a lot.
We got no choice but to think like that right now. I refuse to think differently right now, bro.
But hold up, how you think like that? How you gonna think like that if you guys haven't been in the playoffs since when? How you gonna think like that if you haven't been in the playoffs?
I have to, bro. We've been thinking this way for too long, bro. We have to think the other way right now, bro. Right now we're at a point of no return, bro. We have to be together right now, bro. Right now the fan base is falling apart, bro.
Huevo, it's like that. What he's saying though, what he's saying is mentally, bro, it's a bad space to win right now. The fan base is just it's imploding on itself.
It's bad,
and it already
bro.
has been, but it's just been. It's been
but
bad,
you guys do it to yourself. But you guys do it to yourselves.
No, bro.
Not all of us. Because look, man, there's fans like us that are objective. We are rightfully so objective, and we point out the shit. We call the spades, and then there's other ones that are like the pom-pom fans who don't give a shit what happens, dude. They just want wins, and if it's a bad, and if we lose, we could lose fucking 7 straight, and they'll just say each game was a bad game.
And you're still next year gonna watch Dolphins football.
It's just a cycle. It's a vicious cycle.
Yeah, bro. I refuse to do the definition of insanity, bro. I refuse, bro.
But that's the same shit this year when they were
I
talking
know,
shit
but
about Aaron Rodgers.
I
When they were talking
can't,
shit
man.
about
I
Aaron
can't,
Rodgers.
bro. I can't, bro. I cannot. I refuse.
But hey, I don't mean to interrupt y'all. I just, like I said, I got to go back to the show. I wanted to make sure that I do my due diligence. I wanted to step out. I want to show Big Philly some love. I want to come over and make sure y'all hitting the like button.
GTA, bro. That's the man, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
Absolutely, guys. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for letting me on.
No problem, bro. Hey, but you guys got it, bro. You guys got to think
I see what
sometimes.
Cat talking about. We've been on this road before, bro.
Y'all been on this road.
And we know how it ends.
It's not a good
And we
road,
know
bro.
how it usually ends.
It's not a good road, bro.
There's always happy endings, bro.
Listen, at the end of the day,
What's going on, Danny?
y'all got problems. Y'all got problems when y'all don't run the ball enough. That's a problem. And then when y'all do run the ball, y'all keep getting a goddamn holding call that throws you out of a running situation, and now you got to pass. It fucks you up. So you guys have a good running game yesterday. You guys were running the ball efficiently, but every time y'all picked up a nice game, that shit got brought right back because of a holding call.
Where you think we fucked up at? Where you think is it the exact time that we fucked up?
That fumble. Once that fumble occurred with Mozart, that's it. That shit went
That shit went backwards. We were talking about that shit yesterday.
And you can basically say that once that fumble right there at the halfway mark, where that was
At
like
the 50, it was like at the 50.
Yeah, that 50 or the 45. That right there was the right there. That changed the whole table, and the Dolphins never bounced back after that. You had a couple drives that Tua ran down, and then at the end he fucked up. He threw that interception to Campbell, and then Sanders missing that field goal hurt too.
Yeah.
That motherfucker.
No, he missed two. He missed two.
Yeah, he missed two.
No, I think he missed one.
He won, and then he missed an extra point.
No, he didn't miss no extra point.
I sworn he missed two.
No, he only missed that one field goal, the 40-yarder. I think it was like a 40-something yarder.
I sworn he missed two.
Well, I'll tell you something.
So maybe that was the Heineken. Maybe that was the Heineken.
If he missed two, he missed two. That's even worse. If he missed two, he missed two.
How about this? How about Hard Rock Stadium not having ketchup?
Not having ketchup, running out of liquor.
Running out of food.
Running out of food. What going on? What going on?
They told you last year, bro. This is serious. The containers, bro, over in the port, bro. They're not getting cleared, bro. The chinos are not letting anything leave.
There was no ketchup. My son had to eat a hot dog with no ketchup. He liked it anyway, but
I ain't gonna lie though. Every time I pass that raw sushi place, that shit smells so goddamn good. I wasn't gonna stay in that line though.
Yeah, you probably would have been there 4 quarters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was basically in the line for 1 quarter.
Even the bathroom line was ridiculous.
Yeah, the bathroom line was ridiculous. They need to add more bathrooms in there.
I was on the line. I lasted 1 full quarter in that line.
Yeah, man. I heard you left in the 3rd quarter and you reappeared at the end of the 4th quarter.
Not here. No. You left at halftime and he come into the 4th quarter. Hasta donde tú estabas, dependiste.
I was on that line. line.
Hey, well, get this.
I was on the line.
Philly said that Teddy Bridgewater has 9 inches of pecker.
9 inches of what?
9 inches. He has 9 inches of pecker.
The point was that this motherfucker.
No. That's what you said.
No, fuck you. Okay. The point was that he was trying my ass, and I told him he was all over Teddy's pecker, and he want to talk about me being on Skyler's pecker, and all I said was that I preferred Skyler over Teddy Bridgewater. I didn't say I prefer him over Tua. I'm not on Tyler's bandwagon. I'm just saying that I prefer him over Teddy Bridgewater. That's all I said.
I'm gonna say one thing about Tua, and I'm gonna let it be. I'm gonna let that marinate in your brain. Tua is only good with the players around him. If those players are not good, I don't think Tua is any good. I'm just gonna be honest with you. And if you put pressure on Tua up the middle, he's gonna make a lot of mistakes. That's just my opinion on what I see from Tua.
I could agree with you.
Yeah, it's pretty
Because
accurate.
I tell you right now,
Pretty on point.
if he had Parker and he had Preston Williams on the other side and Waddle,
No, that shit was gonna work.
winning game. It
That
wouldn't
shit
be
wasn't
winning.
gonna work.
Tyreek helps you guys out a lot because he stretches the field. But I'm just gonna be honest, bro. I think Tua, y'all should have got Justin Herbert. But I agree. I just don't like Justin Herbert's coach. To be honest, I just don't like his coach. I think Mike McDaniel fits the system for the Dolphins. I think he's gonna build something here, and I see why he wants to build Tua's confidence because he's trying to build it with Tua. But if Tua, listen, if you guys do not figure this shit out in these next 2 games, something got to give, bro. Something got to give because there's no way y'all should lose to the Jets and y'all should be losing to the Patriots because their offense is worse than yours. Offense is worse. You guys can at least put a point. I know they got good defense. But come on now.
Can I say something though? We ran the ball 17 times.
All right.
That's it.
I ran the ball 17 times, but you also got to take into account every time y'all try to run the ball in the second half, y'all kept on picking up a holding call, and that shit brought everything back. So it kept on taking you guys out of a run situation and stuff like that. It didn't help you guys. You can't be having that dumbass mistakes. You can't be having that dumb mistakes.
Good point. Penalties to those
And hold up. Did Raheem Moser, not Raheem Moser, did Gesicki get touched on that play?
I thought he didn't, but I guess he did. Because they didn't even.
Y'all got the first down.
You got the first round. I'll take it. I'll take it. But did he get touched?
But if he didn't get touched, he would have got kicked. He got thrown out at the 40. So you already got an extra 10 yards off of it. Okay, whoop-de-whoop.
All right, but still, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Hey, listen, that is not a reason to complain. Gesicki caught that ball, and he did his thing. Now, the problem is, Tua had a really bad game. He had a really bad game.
Yeah, he had a really I think what killed him was the picks, the picks that he was throwing, because, he still threw for 300 yards and out of 25 attempts.
But those picks that he threw were in bad situations at the wrong time of the game. You know what I'm saying? You can't be throwing that in the fourth quarter with 5 minutes and then another one with a minute something left. And then, like I said, Green Bay has a hard time getting in the end zone. It's just a thing. I just noticed that this year they just really have a hard time getting into the end zone. So the whole time y'all kept on keeping them to field goals. And I told you, Poseidon, I said, hey, yo, we need to score a touchdown on this drive because I'd rather go up 10, be safe than go up 6 because then all you guys got to do is score a touchdown. You know what I'm saying?
We had 8 penalties. 8 penalties.
And that could be just one big play. Even though we weren't giving that up in the half, but you guys could always make that one big play and that could go to the house just like y'all did with Water with the 84-yarder. That shit can happen anytime in the game with those speedsters that you got. So to me, I was like, boy, I'd rather go up 10 than go up 6, but I'll take the 6 with now they got to score a touchdown no matter what. Right. And I said that right there is going to put pressure on Tua because now Tua can't run the ball. They can't run the ball, and they got to play this hurry-up offense because they only have one timeout, which was better for us.
Yeah, man, what happened? Pick.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
But I'll be honest with you. I think the defense saw what the play was going to be.
Yeah.
And Rasul Douglas sat on it because Rasul Douglas wasn't supposed to be there. Rasul Douglas was supposed to keep going with the receiver, but I think he saw what Gesicki was doing, and he's like, you know what? I'm going to sit right here because Tua didn't look nowhere else. Tua looked straight to him.
Yeah, they read his eyes and pick.
Right. And I was like, all right, perfecto. I'll take it all day. And I'm telling you, boy, Section 348, there in that 300 section, bro, as long as you're on the side of the field, bro, you can see everything. You see everything open up. You see how everything opens up. I understand the best seat is always in front of your house. But when you see that shit open up and you can see how the play develops, you see so much more. And I see why they put the coaches up there in the suites and shit. Because they can see the press box, because they can see that shit. They see what the normal eye can't see when you're down there in the 100 section, or you on the same level as the players.
Right.
But hey, bro, at the end of the day, it was a good ass game, bro. I had a blast, bro. It was a blast to see them Packer heads out there. I honestly think it was 50-50. I don't know if you guys can steer me wrong on that. I honestly said it was 50-50. And boy, when Green Bay had the ball, it was loud. And when the Dolphins had the ball, it was loud. So
it was a good game, but until those turnovers started piling up.
Yeah.
My brother told me once that last interception came out, boy, that the people started coming out, boy, and they were like, "Fuck Tua, that motherfucker."
See, that's the thing. That's the thing, though, man. You know, it happens every game.
Yeah,
happens every game, dog. It's just a thing. I mean, I can tell you right now, I'm pretty sure there's, even with Prescott, I'm pretty sure that happens with Prescott too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Pretty sure it happens with Prescott. So we just got to keep calm. Again, we were saying it before and last week that we really didn't have to win this game to make it into the postseason because everybody lost. What's important now is that we beat the Jets and the Patriots lose next week.
Well, no, we play the Pats. Yeah, we play the Pats next week.
Oh, well, the Pats, that we beat the Pats
and then
and the Jets lose.
But if y'all beat the Pats, y'all play the Pats.
We still control our destiny. Just because, hey, remember, Eli went to the Super Bowl with a 7-9, wasn't it? 7-9 or 9-7? I think it was 7-9. They sneaked into the wild card.
9-7.
But it shouldn't
9-7.
have to be this way, though, man. We should into our business and get in.
But
we can't think Super Bowl right now. We haven't even made it to the playoffs in the past.
We gotta take it one game at a time. We gotta take it one game at a time.
You can't. It's like Huevo 85 was saying. How we think it's Super Bowl? First, we need to get to the playoffs.
Yeah,
well, what I'm saying,
we gotta do. How are we gonna win a playoff game if we can't even get into the playoffs?
What I'm saying is we should have handled our business early in the season, so that way we don't have to depend on other teams to get in.
Which that's what's taking effect right now. You go hard at the beginning, and now you're on a slump. You're in a big slump, but you're on a slump.
Yeah, it's a big slump.
Yeah, you're going on a slump. So they need to figure out a way how to win the next two games because they still control their destiny. They win both of these games. You're in the playoffs automatically.
Yeah, agree.
Exactly. So they still control the destiny. Let's not hit the panic button yet. I know people probably saying fuck Tua. You know why? Because that trip to the bookie be making these fans sour. That's what it is. And if you bet, don't bet on your home team.
I never bet on the team.
You will never be satisfied when you bet on your own team. So let's not hit the panic button just yet, people. Please, let's not hit the panic button yet.
Who do the Jets play this week? The Jets
play the Seahawks.
Seahawks.
They play Seattle.
At Seattle.
Hey, Green Bay needs a Seattle W. No, not a Jets W.
Nope. You're getting a Seattle W.
You're getting Seattle W.
You better find that shit somewhere else.
Yeah.
Just saying, is that what we need?
No, well, I need a Seattle W. So if Seattle wins this game, and
That boy Mike White coming back.
Mike White has cleared, and they already labeled Zach Wilson inactive for that game.
Ooh.
What's crazy is
He's getting the boot.
the Jets got a bigger problem than what we do. They got a bigger problem.
That's not a defense, though, Joe.
All right, that's fine. Okay, that's absolutely fine. But with Zach Wilson, that just sets them back. That doesn't come like that. That sets them back. You took that man as a second overall pick. That's a setback. That's a big setback.
Well, in that situation. But if they got Mike White, then they good.
This is the same shit they've been doing. Mike White is not a fucking. He's not going to give you 17 games. He's not that kind of quarterback. He's
But and more than Wilson gonna give you. But Wilson ain't giving you shit right now.
they're stuck in the same boat they were when they drafted Wilson.
Second year. It's his second year.
But Pablo, if you haven't made any progression from last year to this year, Pablo, that's a problem.
Because everybody thinks when you're drafting number 1 overall that you're getting a Pat Mahomes and a Joe Burrow. There's only 2 that you could get. There's only 2.
But that's what I'm saying. But when you get drafted at that level, that's what they expect out of you. They're not gonna be like, well, you know what? Let's give him a year or 2. Nah, they ain't drafting number 2 pick thinking that okay, we're gonna give him some time to get ready. And the Jets didn't have a quarterback coming into this, so it's not like they were like, oh, we're gonna sit this guy down, so let this guy come in.
That's why the Jets are in a bigger problem. They have a bigger problem.
They have a bigger problem than we do.
But if they got if they think that Mike White can run that offense, then what is the problem? You just get rid of Zach Wilson. What is the problem? They got the receiver.
They're probably trying to get the best deal they can for Zach Wilson because you're not going to get shit, bro. You probably get 4th round, 3rd round.
And they got a run game.
That's like another Minshew story, bro. Come on now. That's another Minshew story.
But they don't got a quarterback. That's the problem with the Jets. The Jets don't have a quarterback, but they got the offensive pieces. They have the defense. They just don't got somebody who can throw the ball. But when they play with Mike White, they play better.
Yes, they do. They do.
That's the reason why Brady's still in the league and he hasn't been benched.
Brady finds a way to still fucking win games, even though.
And they can still win a division, huh?
It was a losing record, but he's still.
Look at that bullshit. How come we can't get that division? God damn it.
Bro, you're losing that division too, bro. Same old fucking Dolphins, bro.
Oh, whoa! So you're a sour fan?
No, I'm not sour.
You gotta learn how to take an L and embrace that. Embrace that.
Hey,
let me tell you something.
Hey, I'm not saying the season's over. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're just mad. You're just mad. Are you mad?
Mad. Look, I'm smiling. I'm chilling.
I was mad yesterday.
I'm not mad today. I'm chilling.
Because it was cold as hell.
Yo, it was cold, bro.
It was cold as hell, and we got an L. That's a fucked up.
I dressed up like Santa, bro.
It wasn't a blowout, really. It really wasn't a blowout.
No, it was a close game.
Yeah, again, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we lost to Buffalo, and it wasn't a blowout. It's not like the 51 zip that the Ravens did to us.
The reason why I say
and the 35 zip that the Buffalo did to us last year.
I'm only saying that because, again, we lose to teams that we should. No disrespect to Huevo and the Green Bay Packers, but that was a team that we should have beaten.
We can't expect that. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. When those guys go out there there's no such thing.
Hold on,
you know why? Vegas sets that narrative. Vegas sets that narrative because Vegas favors these teams. Okay? And Vegas has the power to. They have the power to control. They got the power to control.
So you saying Vegas made this game the way it is?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not putting that as an excuse. Clearly, this is on tour. But I'm just saying there's a narrative set that we're supposed to win this game. We are supposed to win this game. How many Green Bay Packer fans probably came out saying the same thing?
No, I was.
You mean to tell me that Green Bay Packer fans walked in there and knew they were going to win that game?
I'll be honest with you.
Ask Huevo.
I felt 70-30. I told everybody asked me, and I felt 70-30. I wasn't 100%, but I was 70 to 30%. So I was more on the spectrum of winning the game. I just wanted it to be a good game. I didn't want to see a blowout. That's what I didn't want to see. So there were situations in that game that I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on right now? That one play for a touchdown to Waddle, I was like, yo, we can't have that happen. And then that big punt, and you're giving the Dolphins the ball right there. Thank the Lord we hold you guys to a field goal. Because if that would have been a touchdown, who knows? That shit would have opened the doors to what?
Well, would have had 27 points on you guys.
Exactly. So
that said that narrative of every game is every given Sunday. You could be the best team and you could be the worst team, but you can't count no team out. Never.
You're absolutely right on that. Look at the Texans.
You can never count a team out.
They beat. Look, they've been playing the last three or four games. They've been playing tough. Look, they just beat Tennessee. And I know Tennessee ain't really nobody right now, but they're playing everybody hard right now. You just can't go into a game and thinking that, oh, this is gonna be a cakewalk.
Well, I didn't say it was gonna be a cakewalk. I'm just saying that we should have been able to beat that team. Just like how people expected us to beat Houston, just like people expected us to beat Cleveland, just like people expected us to beat the Bears and Detroit and all those other teams that we have played where a lot of the fan base said we should beat those teams, which we did. This was one of those games because of the way the season has been and the way Green Bay has trended, that this was a game that Miami should have won, regardless whether it was a blowout or a close game. But Miami should have won that game, and they didn't come clutch.
They were winning. They were winning the game.
Right, they were winning, and then they shut down in the second half like they have, and every single loss minus the Jets loss. Okay, we do that and the 8 games or 7 games that we have lost, it has been the same narrative, minus the 3 games that Tua did not play. They shut down in the second half, and they get their ass destroyed. That's how it's been.
Yeah, someone needs to find out why.
And that's why I say that these adjustments that they're making in the second half have not worked all year. Because even against Houston, when we're up by 30, they didn't put up now 1 point in the second half between both units, between the starting unit and between Skyler. They were not able to put up now 1.
But it was clear. It was clear as day that they needed to run the ball in the second half. And I'm
not denying that. I agree that they should have continued to attempt to run the ball.
You kept giving the ball back to Aaron Rodgers, dude.
That 100% Poseidon, I agree with 110%. I am a big fan of the run game. I believe that the run game sets up your offense. That's just my opinion. And they were very successful in the first half of that game, running the football, averaging almost 10 yards a carry. In the second half, they ran the ball, I think a total of 7 or 10 times, and they averaged maybe, if that, 2 to 3 yards per carry. And that was the problem. But they needed to stick to it. I understand Green Bay started stacking the box again, part of halftime adjustments. They saw that Miami was running the ball and attacking the middle of the field, so they stacked the box, and they did exactly what the Chargers and the Niners did against Miami, and they pulled the linebackers back and stacked the box. And that's exactly what they did again to perceive a run-preventive defense. and they drop back into pass coverage. That's all they did. That's all they did. So Miami needs to continue to run the ball and open up that pass game to open up the middle of the field, which they did.
And you need to tell me McDaniel wasn't smart enough to figure this out?
No, I'm pretty sure he figured it out. But the issue with Mike McDaniel, I think, is that he is a young coach, and I think that he sticks to his game plan instead of and that's in my opinion. I'm not saying that he is doing this or isn't doing this, but I feel that he doesn't go based off the feel of the game. I think that he thinks that his game plan is going to work, and he's going to keep hammering it until it works.
Right, but
he doesn't deter from his playbook. He doesn't deter from his game plan or his style of play.
To learn how to.
And again, this is just this is an assumption. It's not. Obviously, it's not. There is no confirmation with that. It's just an assumption. I don't know Mike McDaniels, obviously, so I don't know his like how his ego is.
Right, that's fair.
I'm just saying, like, my perception based off of what we've seen and all these losses and how we approach the game in the second half. I just feel that they don't really deter from what's not working. They keep just hammering and thinking it's going to work eventually, and that will keep us in the game. And that's not going to win. You're not going to win every single battle like that. It might have worked against Baltimore. It might have worked against some of these other teams, but it's not going to work against every team in the NFL, especially when you start facing these top-tier defenses. Because, Huevo, you can attest to this. I have always praised Green Bay's defense.
Bro, no doubt about that one. They got a good defense. I ain't going to lie about that.
Again, but they've been playing sorry as hell this year.
But that's more than that's offensive woes. That's offensive woes, in my opinion.
Offensive woes?
Yeah.
Offensive woes?
Yes.
Defensive woes.
No, bro. Offensive woes. Sometimes their offense did not produce points when they should have.
No, you're saying that because you said that he didn't have nobody to throw to. That's what you're saying. But the thing is that you're not realizing that their defense is not good. Their defense is not good.
Who, Green Bay?
Yes.
Listen. Green Bay, like Green Bay has a good defense. Their defense is not built to be it's not built to play catch it. Their defense is built to play with a lead because they have good DBs and they just want to pass rush. They're not good on the run block. They're not good in the run game. But in the pass game, and that's why I said then wait until that matchup come up because I like my DBs against Waddle and Tyreek, especially with Tua as the quarterback.
They still got torched. Your DBs still got torched, bro.
They got torched in the first half. That's fine, but they made an adjustment.
No, they both had more than 100 yards.
Both
of them.
But that's fine. That's fine. But then at the end of the second half, they didn't do shit the rest of the game.
And you're right, and you're absolutely right. But there was a lot of penalties. The offense really wasn't on the field, and then Tua was making them stupid ass fucking throws. Now he's saying that he's in concussion protocol, which I do not believe.
I just say this. There's that my defense is good. They haven't just played up to their potential. I could say the same shit about the Dolphins defense. That defense is supposed to be a lot better. The last 3 years, that defense is the reason why you guys have gotten the records what you have. It wasn't the offense that was putting the points. It was the defense. It's always been the defense. It's always been the defense for the past 3 years. This is the only year that the offense has been the one producing, and the defense hasn't. And that's been the problem. And that's been the problem with Green Bay too. That Green Bay, they expect the defense to be a certain way, but then the offense was lacking. We've been lacking all year. We've been finally getting improved. We've been scoring up 26, scored 30. We scored the other 24. So we're getting up there. But Roger said it. If we could score 30, we can win any Sunday. And that's guaranteed. And that's I agree. I agree.
It's kind of hard
If you
to
score
win if
30
both
points a
aren't on
game,
the same page.
and that's the problem. That's been the problem. I understand that the DBs for the Dolphins have been hurt all year, and you haven't had a solid back half of your defense, but the front half has been there.
Yeah.
Wilkins was a snub. Out of all those players on defense, Wilkins was a snub. He's the one that should have been a Pro Bowler and not Xavier Howard.
Yeah,
That's true.
and
Yeah, they robbed him. They robbed him.
I
Green
like
Bay's,
Jalen.
Green Bay secondary is ranked number 5 with INTs and 12th in turnovers in the National Football League.
Green Bay's D is what?
Green Bay
Fifth in interceptions.
secondary, 5th in interceptions and 12th in turnovers. But I'm trying to find out
What
the
about
actual
overall?
ranking. I'm trying to find that ranking. Hold on.
They probably got 5th interception because the amount of interceptions that we threw yesterday. The hell?
Fast defense, like you said, fast defense, we're like number 5, and run defense, we're like 27.
Yeah.
We're bad. If you look at most of our games, we don't get torched. And I get what Poseidon is saying. Yes, in the first half we got torched, but we gave up that one big ass play to
Green Bay
Jalen
is
Waddle.
ranked 16.
So we're in the middle of the pack.
Overall?
You're in the middle of the pack overall.
We're in the middle of the pack defense.
And
They're not even in the top 10. They're not even in the top 10.
We're 3 spots under them.
That's decent though, man.
16 is not decent.
It's average.
It's average. It's average, but that defense was supposed to be better. It was supposed to be top 10. That defense was supposed to be top 10. And you can't say the same thing about the Dolphins defense. That Dolphins defense was supposed to be top 10 too.
Yeah, it was supposed to be top. It was supposed to be
Yeah,
top.
but we've had a lot of injuries. We got a lot of injuries on defense.
And I get that. That's why I said it, that you guys haven't had all your DBs all year.
What is
But
that?
that's the problem. That's been the problem. Yeah, y'all been putting up 30. Y'all been putting up 30, but you guys are just like the Lions. Your defense is up 32.
Bro, it's the same shit. The defense is always on point, and it's the offense that is sleeping. It's sad, man.
In other
I mean,
news,
am I wrong?
the Denver Broncos started winning with
I can't say you're wrong, but again, it's tough to sit there and it's just the narrative that they have around these teams, dude. It's the narrative. So people just expect that this defense is well, and they're really not. Everybody thought Tampa Bay was gonna take them to the promised land, but with Tom Brady there, they can't even score 20 points a game.
Hey, question. What do you think the probability is of the Colts beating the Chargers tonight?
It could happen.
It can happen, but I don't think it's going to happen.
I don't think so either, but let's entertain it. I wonder what Miami's playoff odds are if the Chargers lose this game.
Hey, I'm hoping they lose. I'm hoping they lose.
Yeah, we got it in his number.
I'm just really curious to see if they take that loss. If they take that loss, will that make us give it a better odds for Miami to make the playoffs?
It could happen, though.
They'll still be above you.
Yeah, because they have to win. Yeah, they have the head-to-head against us.
Yeah.
What's their remaining schedule? Because I'm watching the game now. Who's winning?
I think you would want them to win, to be honest with you.
It's still 0-0 in the second half.
Yeah, but
the Colts defense is putting it on them.
Yeah, but wouldn't you want them to win this game? Because obviously we can't go. There's no way we could go up unless they lose.
I think I would rather them lose this game. Because let's just say, right, they lose this game, they're 8-7.
Right.
They would need one more loss to go 8-8, which they probably won't. I'm not saying that they will, but the possibility, like you said, right, any given Sunday, any team can win on any Sunday, right? So the next 3 games for them, if they lose tonight, would be the Rams, and then the Broncos. the Rams and the Broncos, and the way the Rams are playing,
Yeah, with
they
Mayfield.
can very much win that game too. So now they're out of playoff contention, and now Miami can afford to lose. Well, not to lose the Jets game. We have to beat the Jets, but they can afford. Honestly, I don't even want them losing the Pats game. I'd rather us win out, but it'll give us a better seeding. Let's go with that.
That's what I'm trying to say. I mean,
Yeah, it'll give us a 6 seed, which
They
will
win,
be a lot better.
but they win tonight. If they win tonight,
Say that again.
if they win tonight, they clinch a playoff spot. Period.
Yeah, if they win tonight, they clinch it. But if they lose tonight and then they lose next week, now they're 8-8, and they have to fight with New York, with the Jets, and with the Pats to get on that last spot, and with Tennessee actually, and with Tennessee, they have to fight all those teams to get into the playoffs.
the number 7 plays who? Number 2. So we're playing
the Chiefs right now. But
Hey,
if we get the 6,
that's probably what they want.
If we get the 6, we'll play Cincinnati.
But remember, Buffalo plays Cincinnati at Cincinnati.
If the Ravens lose 2, we'll play, and we win out. If the Ravens and Los Angeles lose 2, and we win out, then we play Jacksonville.
Didn't we sign a quarterback? Out of desperation?
Say it again.
I said, do you think we sign a quarterback out of desperation?
Nah, we got what we need on our roster.
Don't hit the panic button yet, Kings Dolphin.
No, I said,
Don't
do you
hit the
think
panic.
is what I'm saying.
Now, if we lose next week, hit the panic button.
No, I'm not panicking. I'm asking a simple question. Do you think they're thinking
Nah,
that?
they have. If they're gonna do that, they're gonna go Skyler or they're gonna go Teddy. Which right now they already announced they're going Teddy.
Right.
But my thing is to you guys. And I just look at this is what I just heard. Are you concerned? Do you think Tua is the future of this franchise?
Do I think that he has potential? Yes. Do I think he has limitations? Yes. I don't think that I don't know, bro. I'm off and on with him, dude. With him being the franchise quarterback, do I think that he can lead us into the postseason? I think this year, I think he could. I think he's more than capable of getting us into the postseason. Do I think that he can do that on a consistent basis? That's what's yet to be determined. I haven't seen enough consistency for me to put that into perspective, I guess, or give a perspective on that.
Wait a minute.
You haven't seen that much consistency?
I haven't seen enough consistency, is what I said.
He's still on a rookie
sorry,
contract.
but these last 4 games have proven that they haven't been consistent this past 4 weeks.
But all these games haven't been Tua's fault, dude.
I'm not saying that there wasn't.
I don't understand what. But I don't understand. See the problem. Again, my ass. You are saying what? So you mean to tell me that the game that they lost against Buffalo was Tua's fault?
I never said that. Okay, he had a great game against Buffalo. What did he do the week before? What did he do the week before?
The week before?
Yeah. What did he do against the Chargers?
He lost.
What did he do and why did he lose? So you mean to tell me the Chargers? You mean to tell me the Chargers? Hold on. You mean to tell me the Chargers loss wasn't on him?
That what?
Or what about
what? I can't hear you.
Or what about the San Francisco game? You mean to tell me that those 2 games were not on Tua?
Yeah, they were.
He played his part in those losses.
But what about the first 8 games? Because you were jumping around. You were jumping around like a damn leprechaun.
Again. No, first of all.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I maintain consistency until the Detroit game. Because all y'all know I was not a Tua fan. I wanted him to prove it. And I said it on this show that he proved it against Detroit. But since then, he hasn't been consistent.
So how did he prove it?
I'm not done.
How are you proving that? How are you proving that if you said he already proved to you? He already proved to you.
You're taking one clip and you're going with it. Let me finish my fucking statement.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
All right, cool. All right, he plays lower. Again, he plays teams that are weaker. You have Detroit, has the worst defense in the NFL. He played Cleveland, who wasn't playing well. You played Houston, who was not a great offensive team. He put up 30, didn't do shit in the second half. They took him out. That backup didn't do shit in the second half. Then he went and shit the bed in San Francisco. He lost us that game. Then he went and shit the bed again in Los Angeles. He came back. He played a great game against Buffalo. Yes, I said it. He played a great game against Buffalo. And then he shot the bed again against Green Bay, throwing 3 picks. That's called inconsistent. How much more do I need to explain that to you? Like, how much clearer is that? Where he has up and downs. That's not.
But you said he proved it to you. You said he proved it to you.
Hold on.
He had two halves. He had 2 halves yesterday.
Exactly. Let's go back, right? And that's another thing. Yes, you're right. He had 2 halves. He had a high point in the first half, and he dropped in the second half. The third fucking game, 100%. He's done that. The third game that he's done that. Again, inconsistent. Okay. What did Jeff Ireland? I don't remember if it was Jeff Ireland or I don't remember who the guy was before him. What did they tell Vontae Davis on Hard Knocks? You have these waves, right? You have these waves. We need more consistency. Lighter waves, right? It's the same shit. He needs to be more consistent. And I said it. You can still be a Tua fan, but you can still criticize him where criticism is due. Now again, if Buddy was
again, make your goddamn point, bro.
If he was concussed, then that could be why he threw the 3 picks.
But now you're giving him an excuse.
I'm giving him an out.
But come on, you can't give him that.
But unfortunately, that's the narrative that the Dolphins gave us now. So I have to go based off that narrative.
So wait a minute. You said that he proved it to you already. You said that.
I did against Detroit.
He's saying that he's good. He's saying that he's good, Poseidon. But he's still
a fan. I just want more consistency.
Enough. He's just not consistent. That's all he wants.
I just want more consistency.
What he just wants from Tua is to start winning games in December. That's what he wants.
Thank you.
December. Yes.
He can't win games in December.
He can't win games in December. He hasn't won.
And Poseidon. And that's when it matters in December.
Hey, at the end of the day, we still in there. Green Bay doesn't matter. Green Bay doesn't matter no more.
No, you're right. You're right.
But at the end, if you win games, like you had a good first half of the season. The second half has been a shit show.
But it doesn't make no sense if you're saying that he already proved it to you, and now you're saying you need to see more consistency.
You know why?
To be the guy. I don't understand that.
I understand what Big Philly's saying, because look, 3 weeks ago, you guys were competing for the number 1 seed.
So now that we lose it, he's not that guy.
But no, again, we're losing because of him.
Poseidon, 3 weeks ago, you were competing for the number 1 seed with Buffalo. Now look at 3 weeks from now. You guys are nowhere near.
And that's okay. And that's okay. That's okay.
But that's a problem too. That is a problem too. You cannot be having that going towards the end of the season, because what is going to go when you go into the playoffs? You think you're just going to turn on the switch and you're going to get hot?
Hey, it can happen.
No, that shit doesn't happen like that.
All right, so what?
It happens with momentum. It happens with momentum. You go on a nice winning streak at the season, that you carry that shit on into the playoffs. Listen, I'm not saying that that's going to happen with the Packers, but I hope it does. I'm hoping and praying right now. We got Minnesota this week, but that's the same thing with the Dolphins. The Dolphins can't be going these next 2 games. They can't be going and not be and losing these games.
They gotta win these games.
Exactly. They gotta win these games. So they could try to turn the page from this losing streak that they have been on, and they've been looking bad. And Tua, like Big Philly is saying, Tua has been a cause of it. Besides the Buffalo game, and I agree. Against the San Francisco, against the Chargers, and against the Packers, Tua played like this.
So the last 2 games. All right. So out of the last 4 games, we're going into week 17. We're going into week 17.
Uh-huh.
I hear you.
And he's lost 2 of the games this season. Is that what you're saying?
Right.
He's lost 3 of the games this season.
3.
Yeah, 3 games.
3 games.
All right.
What the Buffalo game? I will never. He played a hell of a game against Buffalo. He played a hell of a game against Buffalo. I give him
that's
that.
the only good game out of 4.
But 3 games he lost us. The other 3 he had nothing to do with. He wasn't even on the field. I'm not even going to count that Cincinnati game.
But the other game was on Mike McDaniel. The one I thought the one against the Chargers wasn't on Mike McDaniel.
No, it was on Tua too, bro. Tua missed a lot of big open passes, bro. Tua missed a lot of wide open receivers.
Yeah, but
He's
you're right.
forcing the ball. He's forcing the ball. He's forcing the ball down the middle to two players. He's not spreading the ball around. He's not looking on the outside. Even that pass that he threw a pick to Jerry Alexander.
Right.
They showed the play. He had 2 underneath receivers wide open.
He overthrew the ball.
You're not listening to what I'm saying. He targeted a specific receiver when he had 2 other receivers open because he's not going through progression. He's targeting he already knows who he's going to before the ball snapped. He already has that in his mind. I'm going to throw it to Gesicki on and out.
So how many plays do you think in that playbook are designed like that?
That I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't work for the Dolphins. I don't have the playbook.
You're not gonna tell me that every single play is not for Tyreek Hill.
I'm not saying, but I'm saying that they target him. They target majority of their targets to them too, to him and to Waddle. Okay, but when you take them out of the game and you take the middle of the field out,
right,
Tua gets very limited. Okay, and that is the truth.
Well, once you take out Tyreek and Waddle, that's it.
No, but he needs to go to other.
Once you take out Tyreek and Waddle, that's it.
No,
that offense ain't gonna move.
No, but that's the problem. He needs to focus on other wide receivers. You got Sherfield. You have Gesicki. You have a bunch of guys there. Excuse me. You have Mostert, who you could use on the backfield.
But if he hasn't thrown the ball to Gesicki this year,
that's the problem.
Don't you think that the plays are more designed for the players itself? Those plays that they do across the middle.
They need to go and not run options for wide receivers. They need to run read plays, which is where he goes based off his 1, 2, and 3 read over focusing on one receiver with the specific option if they get a certain look, which is probably what they're doing. They're running option routes. So, for instance, the receiver, depending on the look, he has an option whether to go fly, to come in, or to sit underneath the route based off the look on the defense, whether they're man coverage or zone. And they need to focus more on a read style offense where they're going based off of reads over specific route selection. That's the case where he's going through his reads and progressions because he's not doing that. He's not doing that. That's all I'm saying. And that's
I'm saying that the offense is more designed for Tyreek and Waddle. All the plays go to them. They don't even run the fucking ball, bro. They don't throw to Gesicki. They don't run the ball. The plays that they have are just for Tyreek and Waddle.
Well, they need to fix that shit because teams are taking them away, and they're shitting the brick. They're shitting the bed on it.
Yeah, because
they need to fix that.
Yeah. It's because we're too damn simple with the offense.
They need to figure that shit out.
How the hell can a defense figure us out and shut us down that fucking easily?
Look, Tyreek Hill just broke the record for reception. He broke Jarvis Landry. That year that they had Jarvis Landry, who did the offense surround?
Jarvis, but they also got Gesicki involved too. They got other players involved. But the primary focus was Jarvis Landry. But when they took away Jarvis, they went and they targeted other receivers.
Yeah, but I don't think Gesicki played with Jarvis.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. That's where he had his two most receptions. He had 70 catches in those years, in those seasons.
Right. So Gesicki played with.
Yeah, of course they did.
Yeah.
That was that year we went to the playoffs. It was just Gesicki and him.
Yeah, that was in
2020, and we lost to Matt Moore shit the bricks against Pittsburgh or Baltimore. Of course we did.
I didn't think Gesicki played with Jarvis.
I think it was 2017.
16, I believe.
I want to say it was 2017. Hold on.
Sure not 16?
Like Gesicki been in that league, been on that team for that long?
Yeah, Gesicki, yeah.
How? I thought he was just coming off. He just got tagged. Coming off his gotta be. I don't think he played with him though.
I'm looking it up. Hold on.
But
tell me Charles Clay maybe.
But I agree. I agree with what you're saying. That a lot of the plays I think go towards Waddle and towards Waddle and Tyreek. But I also feel Mike McDaniels tries to get those home run plays with certain plays that he tries to dial up.
Yo, it's 2018, Philly.
2018?
Yeah, for Gesicki.
You know what? You're right. No, you're right. No, yeah, 2018, he went to Cleveland. You're right.
So he played with him?
No.
It must have been Charles Clay then.
Charles Clay was.
Hold on. I'm trying to find.
Definitely know we had Ryan Tannehill.
Bro, speaking of Tannehill, he robbed the Titans of a contract, in my opinion.
No, he didn't. He took them to the playoffs, bro.
Yeah, but what did he do in the playoffs?
We went 2 rounds.
He lost.
He lost. He went 2 rounds. It was better than what we did.
But their offense is more productive because they have Derrick Henry back there, and they rushed Derrick Henry 30 times in a goddamn game.
Any quarterback can be behind that offense. All you got to do is just hand the ball the whole time.
Darwin James gave that boy.
Well, whatever you say, to each his own. Everybody has an opinion, but at the end of the day, we gotta move on and go to the next game with high expectations.
You know who the tight ends were? Julius Thomas and Anthony Fasano.
Look at that shit.
We picked up Julius Thomas right after he was.
He didn't even play. I don't think he even played. He got like a concussion and he never came back.
Yeah, it was Anthony
Fasano was good though.
After Denver, my bad.
And AJ Derby. That was 2017.
They need to upgrade that running back position in Miami. They need to upgrade it a little better. The 2 running backs we got are serviceable. But I don't think they trust them running, taking 20, Raheem Mostert going for 22 in a game or something like that, because it can't be that they just stop running the ball. And I understand what you were saying earlier, Will, about the penalties, but damn, dog, that's crazy, man. They just completely stop.
Yeah, they do. And they do it in various games. Every game almost, pretty much.
Look,
maybe except 2-3 games this year.
I think they said it. They said it on the TV. I think it was like a third and two.
We ran the ball.
It was a 3rd and 2. It was a third and 2. And you guys just ran the ball and got like 6 or 7 yards. And it's 3rd and 2. And the play is a pass play, and y'all throw it deep to Tyreek Hill. And that's the one that Tyreek Hill doesn't get down the line, going towards the end zone. And the TV guy goes, if you just ran the ball for 6 yards and it's 3rd and 2, why are you throwing the ball down the field when you could just get the first down and then take that shot?
It's true.
And then
So, and I said it.
I'll be saying that about Green Bay too.
If you look at all the Dolphins wins this year, they've rushed the ball over 19 times. They rushed the ball over 19 times collectively, right? So it's usually like 20 plus. It's usually 20 plus.
That's it?
Yeah, it's usually 20 plus. Miami ran the ball yesterday 18 times total collectively. Raheem Mostert, 8 carries, 45 yards, averaging 5.6 yards per carry. Jeff Wilson, 9 carries for 37 yards, averaging 4.1 yards per carry.
So you're telling me for the season it's 19 times rushing?
If you look at per game,
right,
that we've won, Miami has rushed the ball at least 19 to 20 times collectively between the 2 running backs, and the quarterback. It's usually about 20 times, or with the receiver.
For all the games total?
Yeah, no, per game. So 20 per game. So every game they go in, they rush the ball 20 times. For every win, for every loss, we have done it less than 20 carries per game.
And what's the
So
average
for the 7 losses,
And you're not even. And it's not that you're even. It's not that they're even. They weren't even getting blown out yesterday.
Right.
No. They could have ran the ball on that final drive. They could have ran, or even the not the final drive, but the one right before that. They could have ran the ball at least to take some time off the clock.
Green Bay didn't run the ball either.
But Green Bay was trailing most of the game.
So what's the average yardage?
I think it was just Aaron Jones.
No, they rushed the same amount that we did. They rushed 17. Actually, no, they rushed more than us. They rushed.
It was like 22 times the most.
Yeah.
But I think Rodgers has like 3 carries or some shit like that.
No, 7 carries. So 25 times they rushed the ball yesterday. They rushed the ball 25 times for about 70 yards.
Getting that defense tired. Getting that defense tired.
But look at the difference, bro. Look at the difference of how many rushes they had compared to Miami. Again, that's our issue. They don't run the fucking ball.
It's not consistent enough.
There ain't nothing about this team that's consistent.
It's like a wave.
It's like a wave. You know.
So it's the first year under it's a first year under a new head coach. Hey, listen.
I know. I'm not saying that, that I'm not saying it like that. I understand it's a first year coach. I get that. But you need to focus on running the ball. Where are those play designs that they used in San Francisco where they got their run game going, where they used guys like Deebo Samuel, where they used all these guys, these 3-headed monsters in Mostert, Jeff Wilson, and Mitchell. Where's all that design that you were supposed to bring over for San Francisco? Because we haven't seen it. We haven't seen that creativity that you brought apparently to San Francisco. Where is that here in Miami? Where is the run game here in Miami?
It's somewhere. It's somewhere in that playbook. It's somewhere in there.
They need to take the dust and the cobwebs off of it, and they need to start using those plays.
It's somewhere in there. I guarantee he needs to open up that playbook. Well, he needs to open everything. Ain't Tyreek and Waddle.
I guarantee you that this week coming up, they're going to open it up real quick.
Well, you gotta go.
Most of the time, they kept it balanced. When the Dolphins win, they kept the game balanced. Tua throwing for 40, they'll rush maybe about for 30. They'll rush it like 30 times. They'll keep the game balanced. But I mean, the game was balanced. I think it was just those 3 throws that Tua made that was terrible, man.
Muy terrible.
Goes back to Tua.
Yeah, Tua's a very shaky quarterback. Very shaky.
That's my problem with Tua. I don't think he's
and the durability. The durability is
my problem. Long term, he's not gonna be a. He's long term. He could be a good quarterback. He can make throws. He can make the reads. He can be the most accurate quarterback in the league. But if they touch you and you get hurt, what good are you?
Yeah,
Hey,
you know
you
you.
know what? You know what? You know I'm gonna call right now. And I'm gonna do this for all week. I'm gonna say if Miami comes out, we win this game against the Patriots, right?
Dude, you sweating, boy?
No. So if we win this game, right, and we play the Jets, we're playing the Jets at home, and we see this again where they're not running the ball, right? Us as fans, we need to start chanting, "Run the fucking ball." Maybe that might work. Maybe that might get a little dust off that play.
Bro, fly a banner over the stadium and say, "McDaniel, hey, run the ball."
Hey, this week's game is where?
It's in
Foxborough.
in Foxborough, and then we come home to play the Pats. I mean the Jets.
Hopefully it's
In
cold as
the
weather.
in the cold again.
Hopefully it's cold out weather and y'all gotta run the ball.
In the
y'all
cold again.
Start learning that you
Back
have
in
to
the
run the
cold.
fucking ball.
Let's see what the weather is over there. It should be cold as shit, but
It's gonna be cold.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
definitely
it's cold.
it's definitely closer to Antarctica.
bro, it's cold. Yo, I feel it. I feel it, bro. It's cold, bro. I feel it just looking at it. Sunday.
Definitely closer to the North Pole, buddy.
Well, Sunday won't be too bad. Sunday, the low is 40. The high is 54 with a 58% chance of rain.
Man, it's still
So,
cold, bro.
nah, but it's cold, bro. But it's
Cold.
raining, so that's gonna make it slicker. But it's not snowing. So it's similar to what we just played in. Miami was 40 and raining on yesterday's game.
Boy, that little rain was annoying at the beginning.
Yeah, bro. So that's what I'm saying. So it was similar. So they're gonna play in a similar game, which that game will be favorable to run the ball. And remember, New England has a good defense, so it's gonna be critical to get that rush game going. That
Hey,
rushing
look
game.
at the bright side. At least we're not the Denver Broncos, bro.
Man,
Yeah.
At least we're not the Denver Broncos, man.
Oh yeah, I wonder if they're gonna use Jerry Judy this week. I left them in my lineup.
At least we're not them because they got it going bad over there, man. I'm pretty sure that and they just sold that team.
Yeah.
Oye, prepárate, nobody's safe.
Hey,
All right, boys, I'll catch y'all later.
get ready,
Yeah,
Phil.
man. Hey, bro, it's
Get ready,
9:28,
Phil.
man. I'm gonna call it a night for me. Poseidon, unless you want to stay on.
Hey, Phil, you get
I'm
ready, bro.
gone. I'm gone, brother.
Make sure
I'm
you
gone.
look at your
I'm
lineup,
gonna
check it
call it a night,
twice.
guys. It's 9:28. Hey, bro, I'll see y'all on. Well, I won't be here on Friday, but Poseidon's gonna start the show on Friday with you guys. You and Willie Beeman. I'll see you guys. Well, I'll be watching, but I won't be on. Y'all have a great night. I see that Mr. Willie Beeman is getting ready to kill some people on COD. I might have to hop on for a little bit. I gotta go back to work tomorrow. So y'all have a great night, man.
same to you, man.
Canes, thanks you for coming on, Canes, as always, bro. Werewolf,
Yeah.
No problem,
Half
man. Nice
Alive,
seeing y'all again.
DTA, who also came on and made a quick appearance, man. I want to thank all y'all for coming on.
You
And
have
man,
to
y'all have a
remote.
great night. Huh?
No, my bad, man. I should have muted that.
Dale, bro. You have a good night, man.
Dale.
Gerardo.